Hello, hello. How's it going? Hello.
Eternal.
Doing a bit of farming.
Feeling spiffy?
Great Firefly will become meta. Holy. 1 second. Is Firefly crit dead? You can probably run it and still clear, but there's no point going it, you know? Hello, Gray. Hello, not Ramyun. How's it going, guys? Cool Fireflies here. Does Firefly make Boothole obsolete? No. Boothole is still strong in single target. Hello, E1 and S1. I prefer E1. The SP is really nice and it opens up some other team comps by changing Gallagher. And it gets you close to E2, which is broken. E2 or Sig Cone? Definitely E2 by so much. The E2 is broken. Is Firefly going to be better than Dill? I mean... maybe? S1 Firefly, S1 Rome. Firefly if you want damage, Rome if you use her in other teams. Because Rome's signature doesn't do much in her team. Hello, hello. Rome E1 versus Firefly E1 or E2. I put a pull order in my video. Firefly Eidolon's other way. If you want team damage. Will I make a video about new relic sets? Yes. I can talk about them. Actually, can I? I don't know. I don't know if I can. But I can make a video on it. Soon. Compared to Jinglu, how strong is Firefly? Ah, Jesus. The comparisons are difficult. She's the top DPS, so technically she's better than Jinglu, she's better than Lune in damage, but that doesn't make them irrelevant. She's just up there with Akron in damage, you know? But that's fine. They're still OP. Rame 6 better for Harmony? Yeah. But like, I wouldn't pull Rame's signature for Harmony MC, you know? Should I put Cogs in memory? Do you think E6 Rame is a good goal after E6 Firefly for a god team? I would wait for maybe like a different Rame that's like only like break only if you're gonna go for an E6. I don't like E6 Rame that much, I'm not gonna lie. Should I get the battle pass? I don't need anything here. What's the best 4-star Lycan for her? Indelible Promise. But Eon is free, so use Eon. Is S3 Memories of the Past good enough for Harmony MC? Yes. Is it worth it to go for E6 Firefly? I wanted to go for E6 Firefly, but I don't think I'm going to go for E6. Because E3, E4, E5 are literally non-existent. I'm spending like, what? 240 to like 400 pulls on Eidolons that don't do anything. I don't know about that one. Love my Firefly outfit, thank you. I'll be doing a Jade Guoba art stream soon, I guess. What relic sets do I use? The 2 new ones that come out when she comes out. Use the Iron Cavalry set. Do we need a farming thing? I'm gonna be reviewing accounts at the same time, by the way, so you can still ask questions, but I'm gonna be reviewing at the same time. It's gonna be hectic, but it's gonna be cool. Sam or Sam? Definitely Sam. Will I be pulling for viewers? Yes. Join my Discord if you wanna. Join my Discord if you want me to pull for you. I'll be opening up a channel there. Nowhere to run like her for Firefly? Yeah, that's fine. If you can't use Eon on her, that's fine. E1 Rome for free to play late game. I don't think E1 Rome is needed for any team. It's just a little buff. Do you help viewer clear or account review? I'm doing account reviews in a bit. They've all been chosen though. Cogs on Rame and Memories on Harmony MC or vice versa? I prefer Cogs on Rame because Rame just gets... You don't need the damage percent. And Harmony MC having the break effect is more important. So. E2 Sam or E1 Rome? E2 Sam by a mile. Unless you really care about Rome and like 50 other teams. But Firefly or Akron? Both. Whichever you prefer. They're both top EPS. Any bangers? Trash. Trash. Love it. Do I still need Rome for Firefly? Yes. Rome, if you didn't see the calculations and the team clears, Rome is pretty needed for Firefly. If you really don't want to pull, you can cope with other stuff, but you're going to notice how different it is. You should prioritize Rome for Firefly. The second team can go a different thing. Like, Doc can use Asta just fine. Or Robin. But Firefly, like, I'd keep Rome glued. Firefly. Is Asta good with Firefly? She's okay. Is Firefly stronger than Akron? I'd say they can be stronger than one another in different content. Like in Apocalypse Shadow, Firefly is stronger. But I don't think there's any worth comparing. Firefly E1 Lycone or Rome Lycone? I'd get E1 Firefly. Okay, we're probably going to start the first account review, but you can still ask questions whilst I'm doing this. Flames of Fire Lycone? No. Okay, so the Flames of Fire Lycone. Flames of Fire Lycone. You get damage percent. And why do you need damage percent when 90% of your damage is all break? And she scales on attack percent, if any other stat apart from break. So, Flames of Fire is pretty bad on her. This cone's better than the Flames of Fire. This is her second best. Indelible Promise, Nowhere to Run is better. Something Irreplaceable is better. Yeah. Does Firefly ignore boss break bar lock? I don't think she ignores the lock, but if they don't have weakness, she still does damage to it. Does she ignore the lock? I don't think she ignores the lock. I can't remember. Is Firefly bad at Pure Fiction? No. In my video, you'll see a Himiko team, which is actually kind of baller. Firefly Himiko with Rome Harmony MC is baller. Harmony MC with Cavalry? Yeah, you can do that if you want some extra damage. I don't think this guy is on for the account review, even though they asked to be first. So we're going to go with someone else. Okay. I'm good. How are you? Back up? Back up, my dude. Firefly E2 without Himiko? Yes, Firefly E2 without Himiko is going to be crushing Pure Fiction. Because that's where E2 becomes the strongest. In MOC, the content will just die, but E2 Firefly can get an extra turn every turn. So in Pure Fiction, you've got like, you basically get a free turn every turn at E2, because you're one-shotting the tiny mobs. How'd you get an account review? They're locked right now. Firefly Lycone or Rome Lycone? Rome if you want to use it in other teams. Otherwise, Firefly Lycone is better for damage. How would you build Rome for Firefly teams? Full Watchmaker if Harmony MC doesn't have it. Element Orb versus Attack Orb. Attack Orb is better by like 5%. And Attack Orb is easy to get, so just use Attack Orb, basically. I'm going to go into people's accounts for the account reviews. I'm just waiting for the login details. Yes, you need to DM me, bro. I can't get in your account by magic. I need you to answer my DM. If my Harmony MC doesn't have 145 speed but got speed buff for Rome, yes, Talia set will activate. What sets for Rome? Watchmaker, Hackspace, Thief, whatever. She really is so easy to build in the Super Rate team. You do want her to be faster than Rome and probably Harmony MC at the same time, so you could go Von Wack 2-piece. Is Robin good with Firefly? The attack percent buff doesn't work. maybe it will change on live, but because Robin scales on like infinitely, I don't think Robin will work with Firefly on the attack buff because it doesn't want like an infinite loop type thing. So I don't think Robin will work. Duel versus Akron versus Firefly, they're all good. Dual DPS with boot heal possible. I would not do that. Your person that I'm supposed to be account reviewing, you need to answer my DMs, by the way, or else I can't review your account. Is Sparkle worth waiting for? Yeah, best hypercarry support. Is Clara, Topaz, Robin a good team? Yeah, that works. Optimal turn order, I have it in my guide. Solo boot heal possible? What does that mean? Optimal turn order would be Rame, Harmony MC, then maybe Gallagher. Or Firefly. Last two is whatever, but Gallagher ideally helps you break a bit. Okay, we're logging to the first account. Let me move myself over here. We're gonna swap account. What about Gallagher's break vector healing conversion? I mean, you'll be maxing it out pretty easily. There's a lot of free buffs. She recharges her ult during combustion. They don't give energy. Kills give energy, but the enhanced skills I'm pretty sure don't give energy. So, do you know how Grenifin works with Firefly? Firefly is not very good with Rome. She's amazing with Rome. She needs Rome. What are your opinions of Apocalypse? I love Apocalypse Shadow. I think Pokey did a thumbnail where it's like too hard or something. I don't think it's that bad. I'll be talking about it in my video. I haven't seen his full video yet. I'll watch it later, but I think Apocalyptic Shadow is pretty cool. I cleared it with some very interesting characters, with very good results. So, is Firefly team performance against imaginary weak enemies close to 5 week? I don't know what that means. Would Robin work well in a no sustain Firefly comp? I prefer other characters. But, I mean, maybe. Again, the 10% buff doesn't work for the break effects from what I could see. Is QQ going to be good on Shadow? Yeah, there's Quantum Weak side on the first rotation. She has good AoE damage. E2 Duel versus E2 Acheron? I think both are insane. For Gallagher, what light cone and rope? I would run multiplication and energy rope because he's got enough break effect from the team. Okay, we're logging in an account, but you can still answer questions. Ask questions, sorry. We're reviewing. What is your name? Cleophana. What should the lineup look for the Firefly team? Rame, Harmony, MC Gallagher. Right, we're gonna do account review. Brief review of all my marked star characters. Okay. Recommendations on what builds to improve. What to use your relic remains on. Okay. All your marked starred characters. E1, E2 Firefly, S1 Firefly. Definitely the Eidolons. S1 is good, but oh my god, you have so many starred characters. Okay. I think you're lacking crit rate. You probably use it with Fushuan, right? Okay. Firefly E2 or Roma E1 S1? Firefly E2. Is Gallagher a must for Firefly? Not a must, he's just like one of the best. If not the best. There's some places where maybe someone else could be better, but Gallagher is insane. If you haven't seen how good Gallagher is, you'll see with Firefly in 2.3. I mean, he's just a beast. He's a 5-star. Improved crit rate of Acheron. The speed of Silverwolf and Pelar are great. Fushuan probably wants more HP. Boot Hill needs gear. Do you play Wuthering Waves? I play Wuthering Waves, but I'm not going to cover it. Hello, Christina. Firefly or Boot Hill without Rome? Boot Hill without Rome is fine. Firefly needs Rome. Boot Hill, like Boot Hill loves Rome, don't get me wrong, but it's fine without. How do you make her work in Pure Fiction? I have a Pure Fiction section in my video, in my guide. If you have Himiko, they're great. They're great together. Robin looks great. Boot Hill has no gear. Get him some gear. But Stellacy's fine, like he doesn't really mind. You could go Adversarial as well. Argenti. Okay, Chad. 4%. I would go for... How much does he give again to himself? 25%. You could go for a crit rate chest. Because Sigonia's going to give you 40% crit damage. And if you use him with Sparkle, do you have Sparkle? If you use him with Sparkle as well, you have so much crit damage. Maybe you swap him, he's lacking on the crit rate, even with his buffs. Topaz looks really good, very fast. You can drop a bit of speed, but it's fine. E2 Deal versus E2 Firefly? E2 Firefly has more potential. Because, I mean, she does what Dill does, but every turn if she kills or breaks. Rame, great. Very fast. This break effect is low, but if you run her with Harmony MC, it's fine. If you're running her on Dot though, get more break effect. Get her to 160. E0 Firefly, E0 Rame. Rame. More count value. Kafka looks okay. I would try and get her faster. Black Swan looks fine. Black Swan needs a tiny bit more effect here, right? Is 150 speed already okay for Sparkle Deal Team? Yes. Why does Firefly need Rame but Boot Hill doesn't? Because, well, Boot Hill likes Rame, but Boot Hill doesn't do super breaks. Firefly wants to do super breaks. And Rame's weakness break efficiency makes super breaks OP, so. Where's the person I'm reviewing in the chat? There are a lot of messages. What do we run on Galaga with Firefly? Normal gear, healer gear, break gear, forge if you want. Your Sparkle's great. More crit damage would be nice. Bronya's good too. Warhor's fine. Let's actually look at traces as well. Okay, you just max everyone out, don't you? If you care, this is good to get up. Okay, you're maxing everything, so I can't really talk about traces. And they're not even maxing basics. This is a pro. Would E2 on Rame be good? No. E2 doesn't work on Firefly's conversion, and also it's pretty weak anyway. E2 Rame is pretty weak. Go E1 if anything, and even then you don't need E1. Doctor Ratio on this cone's a bit weird. I would honestly swap these two. I'd give Ratio this cone, or even Stellar C, instead of this. Because he can't use this very well. He has a one-hit skill. So. I'm good, how are you? Absorb. Post-op is great. This is great, this is great. Dance on stance. I'd put this on the second Harmony with Sparkle. Due to how her thing works, but I think it's fine anyway. Ooh, S2. Hold up. Jingli is very interesting. You're going for 161. I mean, 161 is fine because of how much stats she gives herself if you are one cycling. So 161 is actually fine. But get Bronya to 160 if you are doing that. But you might be using it with Rame, so you'll probably have 160. Accidental S2, okay. Ratio with speed or attack bits? Speed. Aventurine looks great. Day 1 is just fine. I I would get him, since you're not going for damage, get him to 50% F-res. Ratio, I said about the cone. Topaz is faster, that's good. Wow, this guy's speedy. Lune no speed, that's good. I think you still have, yeah, 8 speed, but that's whatever. Very good. Tingyun, maybe a bit more tankiness. Apocalyptic Shadows does a lot of damage, so maybe go for more damage. You have no gear on her. Multiplication, awesome. Energy rope, I guess. Cool. Do you have any specific questions? Because I don't know if I looked at them properly. You said to go over them very briefly, but the rest is not built? Okay. Now, your other question was recommendations of which characters build, which unbuilt characters to invest into. Okay. Can you try spamming Firefly technique? I mean, I can't do it right now, but I can try it. Try it another time. I mean, this just looks like a boot hill angle, and then I mean, you could do not Firefly, Himiko, or Acheron, right? Acheron clears one side, and then a break team clears the other. You can even go super break. Waiting to build boot hill for MS12? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'd get your boot hill built up. The rest of your builds just need a little bit of changes. Well, only some of them, so I don't think there's much work to be done. If you want to invest into break, you could build Gallagher. If you want pure fiction, go for Herta. I see you've starred them. Ignore this guy. Himiko is really, really nice for pure fiction, and if you want to do Firefly pure fiction teams, and the rest you don't really need to worry about. Shui's kind of cool. March, if they share the same character, you could invest in March for the Hunt March, but yeah. I prefer E1 Firefly over S1. Boot Hill or Firefly? Boot Hill if you need a single target. Firefly otherwise. Should I go for Jade or Argenti? I don't know about Jade just yet. You have to wait a few weeks for Jade's early access. After the Charmony Fall. I don't think that's been revealed yet at Lycone. How is this the same as Firefly with Aston instead of Gallagher for a 5-turn ult? 5-turn ult? Does Rome's Res Pen work for Super Break? Yes. Is E1's Firefly best team same as E0? Yeah, I think it depends. If you can get the 1-turn ult, then Huohuo's better. And if you go no sustain, then Sparkle's better than Gallagher. But, yeah, I mean, you have to not die, you know? Target break effect for Harmony MC? A lot. Just as much as you can get with speed. Is Critfly dead? Yes. Well, people are still going to clear with it, but it's not Critfly that's doing it. It's Firefly and Harmony MC that's doing it. So, and Rome. Because the break team is like team-based, it's like Rame doing damage, Gallagher doing damage, Harmony MC doing damage, and Firefly doing damage. You're going to be able to go like Death Orb on her, attack, Death Chest on her. You're going to be able to go Crit Chest on her, and it will still clear because it's just overloaded, but it's going to be a drop in damage. Does Robin ult attack buff work on Sam? From what I saw, no. Can I get E2 Firefly with 30 pulls? Sure. Sure, buddy. Solid Talia for 2Ps for Harmony. Yeah, I think Talia works. For your Relic Remains. Boohoo doesn't really need a good Orb main stat, it's more substats. Proper Fleet of the Ageless. I think your Aventurine build is fine. You don't have to go more damage. Is Rome a must pull for Firefly to be good? In my opinion, yes. You can test on release with like a support Firefly if you want. But in my opinion, you want Rome. And this stream isn't sponsored. So, Yeah. We are gonna swap to the one and only though. Holy. Do you have any questions? Clear, Banes. 150 speed and 240 break effect on Firefly. Good enough. Yes. Firefly E1 or Rami E1. Firefly, if you only care about Firefly team. Rami E1, if you have a lot of other teams, but the Death Ignore is weaker than it looks. Okay, it's 10% damage increase for the Firefly team, which has some Death Ignore. If you have some Death Ignore team you run and you want Rami upgrades in many teams, you can go for that. Where's clear? What does Guoba stand for? It's what was it? It was guide, understanding. I can't remember. I can't remember what Guoba was standing for. Think about going all in and playing the farming for a while. Let's look at your plans. Oh my god. Yeah, the 40 CV orb is really bad actually. Go energy rip on I didn't see this. Go energy rip on Silverwolf. Do you need Gallagher for Firefly team? No, you don't need him. I just really like him, and he's probably the best at E0 Firefly. Unless you clear super fast, his SP is unmatched by any sustain, even the Watcher, because of that extra 100% advance on ult. And that toughness damage is so insane for Firefly. You'll see when you play. I think Gallagher's top tier. If they release a 5-star Gallagher, it's gonna be so crazy. Is 770 enough? I don't know about pool maths. I don't know. You just have to get lucky, right? I can't. I think your planers is fine. Okay, this is kind of trash. This is fine. You could go into planers. I mean, this is baller. I don't. Okay, yeah, this needs work. You could go into Izumo then if you are farming that. Yeah, this needs work. Yeah, you could just go into planar farming. I think a lot of people forget to planar farm. Yeah, these are pretty bad. Actually, no, it's Kafka, isn't it? Wait, that 10 speed, I didn't see it because my mic was blocking it. Okay, this is amazing. My bad. Go speed boots. Okay, I thought you were on speed. Okay, go speed boots. I didn't even see this. Go speed boots. I didn't even see. Okay, your Kafka's at crazy speed now. Do we only activate Firefly? You only activate the debuff when you break, yeah. But the break effect is still there. Does increased break damage debuff affect super break? Yes. What's the best planar set to use on my healer tanker on Firefly team? If it's Gallagher, you can use the new Forge. You can use Talia. You can use Fleet. All of them work. If Jingliu and Firefly both want Eon, which sig is better to free Eon for the other? I think technically Firefly's is more universal because you can use it on other break DPS. Firefly's sig you can't really use on anyone else. So I say yeah, Fireflies. My account is Sag based on Mr. Pokey's review. Mr. Pokey didn't look at like Mr. Pokey looked at like half of my account because I had like everyone unequipped. I would not base this off that. Any other questions? Clear. I think planar farming is good. A lot of people forget to planar farm. But your planers are honestly not bad. Some of them like can get upgraded. Where would you go though? I guess you go Rutalin and Izumo. Rutalin and Izumo probably. Oh. You don't need Romy Lycone if you're going E1 Firefly. You do not need the SP, and the damage percent is useless. Oh, you. Wait, where are you? That's good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, planar farming. A lot of people forget to planar farm because all we do is relic farming, and Simulated Universe is kind of annoying. So, Divergent Universe will help there. You have a lot of 2 pieces and 4 pieces, so I think you're good on those. as long as they have good stats, but I don't think we're gonna look at every single relic set. Yeah, planers look good. And then the other changes I said, like changing this up, getting break effect on Rame, crit chest maybe, crit rate chest on Argenti maybe. Yep. If I have Bronya and Boot Hill, do I still need Rame? You can get Rame for an upgrade for Boot Hill, but you can use Pella. The only problem is, like, you feel the difference in weakness break efficiency, and it feels a bit bad sometimes. Which Boot Hill icon should I use? What? Hi, Olympius. Do we need 160 speed in all sports for Firefly? You just need above 150. You should need above 150. And the new Forge planar set. Actually, I don't know if I could talk about that. So. How much break effect does Rame need? 160 in most teams. In Firefly team, it's like whatever. The damage percent doesn't really do much. But, I mean, stick to 160 for other Rame teams. What subsets are fun for Firefly? Break effect, speed, and attack. Speed, if you want 0 cycle, you don't need any speed subsets for 150, provided you have the, Alright, I can talk about Forge, I put it in my video. How hard is it to build Rame? It's pretty easy.
Nice.
Is Firefly good in Pure Fiction? I haven't done too many tests. In her normal team, it's kind of eh. At E2, it's disgusting, and with Himiko, she can 40k, so... Firefly Himiko is really good. I think this is the end of this. If you have any other questions that I've got to answer, just DM me clear. But, yeah. We're going to be swapping account. Is Fall of an Eon enough of an upgrade over an S2 Clarasig? Yeah, it's better than S2 Clarasig. What are the speed thresholds for Bronya speed tuning stuff? I'll address and ask Guoba video. I can't calculate it in my mind like that. I'll look into Bronya speed tuning for people that want that. The new sets have been officially revealed? Okay, cool. I also put them in my video, I just forgot. Can Dash Shred Focus character replace Ron May? They don't do the same things, so no. How many superimpositions do you need on memories for Harmony MC to 3-turn alt? You don't need that. Ideally you have S5, but because you get energy from breaking, it's like, and you change your rotation like mid-fight, it's kind of fine to have lower ones. Okay, we're gonna go DM another person. Cool. Yo, welcome, Miari. How to count review? They're closed right now. Definitely go for E2 over E1 S1. E2 is much stronger. Eon is free. Eon is there for you. Is Gallagher better than the Watcher? For the break team, yes. Rome first or Firefly first for a new player? Rome. Because, she's a universal OP Harmony, so. How's Quid Pro Quo on Gallagher for Firefly 1-turn alt? You need 4 procs. And I think... How many kills was it? Like 4 kills? It's a bit crazy. Wait, is it 3 kills? 3 kills and 4 Quid Pro Quo procs. Good luck getting that consistently. Firefly S1 or Rami E1? I'd go for Firefly E1. Probably. Unless you use Rami a lot in other teams. Can Firefly reduce toughness enemy when they've locked Venus? I can't remember, but I don't think so. If Shui can't do it, then Firefly can't do it. Yes, you can have less than 151 before Rame buff. She will buff it for you. Rame E2 or Firefly E2? Firefly E2 100%. Rame E2 is pretty weak. pretty weak. Firefly E2 or E1S1? E2 Firefly. Holy, hi Serial. Thanks, Serial. My fellow Firefly enjoyer is gifting. Well, a lot of questions are going to be hidden now, but hey. Maybe that was his goal, secretly. JRX in NA. I think this is a new account. Oh no, it's an old account. Okay, I read it wrong. Rome like on a must pull? Nope. You oiled me. Thanks, Cyril. Thanks for that. Firefly E1 or Rome? Rome. Flyfly versus Akron, honest opinion on their ceiling. Both of their teams aren't done. We have a new Nihility in 2.4. The Akron's going to get better. We're going to get new break supports. I think both of them are like super, super good. Who needs Rome more? Firefly, Boo Hill, Firefly. We are reviewing JRX 9000. Yeah, if you have Rome, E2 Firefly is better than E1 Rome or E2 Rome, if you care about Firefly. But even then, E1 Rome, E1 Rome, 20% Def Ignore is great, but you're not usually maxing it out. And even on a Firefly team, it's like a 10% DPS increase. So if you want that, cool. Unironically, Robin E1 is better, Black Swan E1 is better for their teams. And I mean, if you're going for Firefly, E2 Firefly is much stronger. E2 Akron, E2 Firefly? Yeah, well, either. Whatever you prefer, they're both OP. I prefer E1 over S1 Firefly, yes. Okay, JRX, what did you ask? Light Spender. Uh-oh. Looking for ways to improve my account. I wouldn't use Energy Rope, just use Ting Yun on your Lune team, is one of his questions. You could just use Ting Yun. Why is your attack so weird? Oh, you have Energy Rope? Oh, okay. I would run attack. Run attack. How fast do you need Firefly sports? Like a speed above Firefly. So she'll be aiming for 140 with Rame, so you can aim 141 on the others. And then you need 150, like 152 on Rame, I guess. Cool. Lots of break effect. This is a great harm EMC, and it should hit 145 if you have enough speed in decimals, but maybe try and get more speed. Otherwise, great first gaming. S5, amazing. More effect hit rate on Black Swan, more speed would be cool too. Rami needs to be faster, or you go and use Von Wack. She's slower than Kafka and Black Swan, so you're missing out on first turn ultimate. What's your opinion on Ass with Firefly? I don't really. It feels a bit annoying. Is Firefly on Akron's level of damage? Yes. The way I'd show Firefly versus Akron, it's like Akron does more damage in one burst, but Firefly does a lot of damage at 210 speed. Like 3 turns back to back. So it's like different types of damage, but yeah. Firefly is amazing. Yeah, I'd get your Rami faster. Is Flames Fire not a good option? No. Despite having Sam on it, it's actually kind of bad. Your Kafka looks pretty weak. It might just be the light cone that makes it weak. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay. I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, that's much better. I'd still try and get more speed. Just because why not if you want an upgrade, but otherwise it's fine. Rame needs to be faster though. Talia or Penacony and Rame? Penacony for the 3-turn ult. Is E2 Firefly a significant increase? Yes. Clara looks great. You got 2-piece. Cool. He's lacking a bit of crit rate though. No? Lacking crit rate. Himiko's lacking crit rate. Yenshin. Is Firefly E6 good enough that you're going to pull for it? E3 to 5 puts me off so much. I do not want to spend 300 pulls for literally cosmetic eidolons. They're like NFTs, bro. So yeah, that's why I changed for these guys. Your boot hill looks great. 160 speed boot hill. The crit doesn't really matter. The break effect looks good. Actually, I can't remember if that's good break effect or not. But it should be. So I guess you're in the process of leveling up. You don't need to level this up at all, but I guess if you want to. Yo, egg face is here. I see a green notification. It's always egg face. How's it going, egg face? Is it okay to bring Firefly and Boot Hill and MOC two separate teams? Yeah, that's fine. Holy. Okay, Cyril. Okay, it's begun. The bidding wars. Thank you, Cyril. Okay, we're gonna have 50 notifications now. Any questions will have to wait because the gifting has begun. Yo, thanks guys. Oiling up for the Sam, eh? You're oiling Sam up. This is why we put up with the guy getting Flame Horizon top lane. He may have less CS than our top laner, but than their top laner, but he likes Firefly Sam. Thank you, Ryan. My guides are the best. That means a lot, bro. Thank you. I try my best. I'm glad you like them. Traces are fine here. Traces want to get up here. Traces. Oh, level 10 Yanqing. Holy. Okay, I can't see JRX. If you need to ask a question about it. Oh, there you are. Okay. Can you fix Yanqing? Oh. Uh-oh. You have a Venturine? Oh, no. Can I fix Yanqing? Let me put how do I tell him? So I would not get E2 Rame. Yo, welcome Ryan to the Little Helpers. Thank you for joining. Yanqing, I wouldn't build him. If you really like him though, we can go for a build. We can actually go for the new relic set. That might be good on him. I haven't calculated it yet. The new relic set increases ultimate damage when you do follow-ups and gives crit rate and gives attack, but there's also the ice set. Unfortunately, you don't have a Venturine, so you'd have to go with Jeopard. It's kind of rough. And then you go Space Sealing on him or Glamoth. Does E2 Rame work for Firefly? No, and it's pretty. Even if it did work, it's pretty weak. It's pretty damn weak. It's like 4% increase in damage for a whole 75 pulls. Minimum break effect. Out of combat, I go for 180 without Sig. JRX. If you want to run him, you can try with Ice and Space Sealing or Glamoth. Or the new set, maybe. You run with Jeopard. Ideally, you have a Venturine if you want to try. You run Sparkle. Or Bronya. And then Tingyun. Which relic sets? Watchmaker. For Rame. Or Harmony MC. Probably Harmony MC. New relic set be best for dog ratio? No.
Shocked just now.
Your sparkle looks very good though. This is great. Akron, I guess, is supposed to be on good night sleep well. She is looking very, very rough in the crit domain though. Maybe it's a farm for Akron angle. Because Lune looks fine. I'll go attack Rib though. Akron needs help. Clara looks fine. Himiko needs crit rate. And then I told you about these guys already. So yeah, I'd try and farm for Akron, get her upgraded. Gotta run Firefly with Bronya. If you don't have, I'd try and get Rome. Even if you have Bronya. How'd you build Tinyun? Speed, attack, make sure she doesn't die, and energy rope. Sets don't really matter. But ideally 2 attack or like 2 HP is nice. But yeah. Lightning damage or attack planar for Akron. It's usually attack. In some cases it can be damage. Watchmaker both Harmony MC and Rome. Firefly does consume the buff fast, so you could get some value. I mean, there's not like there's any other set to run anyway. But if you want, you can go like Harmony MC on the new DPS set if you want to be a baller. But yeah. Do Firefly and Rome work well without their light cone? Just yes, you don't need their light cone. JRX, do you have any questions about these characters? Because your message on thingy pretty small. Okay, I talked about. I'll just keep talking about the characters then. Yeah, I'd farm for Akron. The Watcher looks great. Hella's a good speed. I don't know who you've run with your Sparkle, but maybe get Sparkle down a bit lower to 160. So Wolf's ahead, and then maybe Pella a tiny bit faster so she's ahead. Hers looks fine. She's lacking on attack though, no? Okay, if that's pure fiction, that might work, but maybe just go attack % instead. E2 Firefly, E2 Danheng, or E2 Akron? E2 Firefly has the best potential, then Akron, then Danheng, in terms of how strong the Eidolons are. Because Firefly is just disgusting, if maxed. E2 Akron opens up so many cool things, and it's also pretty OP. And E2 Danheng is still really good though. What is E2 on Firefly? E2 Firefly, every turn, if you break or kill, you get another turn. It's like Resurgence kind of. It's pretty OP. Yeah, E6 Gallagher makes a pretty good difference for compared to Watcher. There's a lot of benefits to Gallagher. Bronya looks fine if you want to use that, whatever. Maybe just use Past and Future. How can I get early access? Become a content creator, I guess. Dog's ratio is looking rough. I guess Farm Pioneer for these two. If you want to choose some upgrades, maybe you swap gear around, that's why. But otherwise, yeah, I'd farm these two up if you want to use them. Because they are the only rough looking ones. And then maybe some speed changes on these guys. And I think that's it. Do you have another question though? I joined a camera review. They are closed right now. I'm looking fire, thank you. Is Gallagher easier or good enough for Firefly? On Firefly's banner, unless you built Pity for whatever reason, you'll be getting a lot of Gallagher. I think you want E1 for the energy. You can first turn alt. But yeah. Can I use the old Breakfast relics for Firefly? Yes. You should stream on Twitch? Yeah, maybe I should. Team recommendations. Okay, let's look at your team. So this would be your dot team. sustain or sustainless that they work. Is there not the... Okay, there is. This looks great. This looks cool. This is, I think, what I suggested. Don't know what this team is. Is this just farming? Is this your Calyx farming? Nuclear dot team, exactly. Your Akron team. Wait, let me just check your Akron real quick. What is? Wait, I have seen. Okay, she's not E2. I've seen Boot Hill Akron teams. I mean, the latest MOC is kind of OP, but I've seen these two work together. It's pretty cringe. It's pretty cool, but it's also kind of cringe. Because this guy, this guy debuffs here. He debuffs here, and then if you break, it's a debuff, right? It's a pretty funny team comp. Do you consider Firefly a must pull? No. But yeah, your Boot Hill team would be... Is your Boot Hill team. Boom. And then you can also go boom if you want. Clara team would be something like this. Do you have specific teams in mind? Because there are a lot of characters here. If we don't have Rame, should I go for her first and Firefly? Yeah, probably. Boot Hill uses a new set of running with Harmony Trailblazer. I don't know. Probably. Unless versus Quantum Week. But yeah, that's super niche. Firefly Lycone or Herta Lycone? Firefly is better, but you can stick with Herta Lycone. Thank you, Cade. I know how Boot Hill works, don't you worry, Ramsky. Don't you worry. But there are instances where you prefer Harmony MC. You'll see in Shadow, the weakness break efficiency feels kind of bad to play without. Boot Hill or Firefly, which is more fun? Boot Hill is probably more satisfying with all those hits and like the explosion, but Firefly is probably more fun. I don't know. They're both really fun. Break DPS I just like a lot. What is good Lycone for Gallagher for Firefly team? Post-op, multiplication. How good is Firefly without current buff from MOC? She's still really good. Does slow on her Lycone help? Yes. There are some instances where it doesn't matter because you just one-shot the enemy, but still pretty good. E2 Bronny works for sustain as Firefly? Yes. But the tuning is weird. Firefly better or as good as Akron? Better or as good, basically. Like, she can be better in some places, and she's Akron too. Where's JRX though? JRX, you should probably message me on Discord, by the way, because there are a lot of messages. Rame Lycone or Firefly? I would get the character over the Lycone, personally. Does Well work as a suitor sustain well with Firefly then? I mean, you don't need sustain with... She's like... The delay won't really matter. You want something to help kill. You want something to help Firefly kill. E2 Firefly performance without Rame. It's also a bit weird because Rame helps the E2 pop off as well. So I haven't tested that E2 without Rame. Like E2 Fireflies. Any deal teams? Okay. Your deal team is just this. This is your deal team. And then you go attack rope. This is your deal team, no speed on him. Yep. And then you want your Tingyun to be faster though. Yeah, so I get Sparkle 160 and get your sports faster. E2 Firefly Rame is overkill. E2 Firefly is strong enough. Okay, the way E2 Firefly gets the extra turns is by killing or breaking, which is much harder to do without Rame. But you can try it for yourself if you want. Does E2 Bronny work for Sustainers Firefly? I answered that, and yes, it does work. But she consumes with her advance, she consumes the
Peace.
speed buff,
Peace is above all things.
and then she's super fast. So good luck tuning. But out of 10, how future-proof is she? Firefly? She's just another DPS. She will be promoted by any break support probably. So she's more future-proof than like a normal crit DPS, kind of, but not really. Do you have access to Jade? I cannot say if I have Jade or not. No Jade questions. You'll get Jade in a few weeks. Which player sets you farm for who? Anyone? Do you think Trailblazer role will be power crept? Yes and no, because if you get another Super Break character, you could maybe run them together, because Super Break stack. But also, Super Break is so good that I wouldn't mind having 2 Super Break teams, I'm not gonna lie. Like, totally. Super Break is pretty baller. Overall, go for Glamour. Start farming some Glamour, probably. For these bad boys. And you can get some Pentaconny pieces for your supports. Yeah, Glamoth and maybe Izum. Wait, do you have Herbers? Yeah, you can also put Glamoth on ratio as well. So if you want to fix up your ratio as well, you can go Glamoth for these 3. Yeah, cool. Raw may necessary for Firefly? In my opinion, yes. If you don't want to pull, that's up to you. I will not force you to pull. If you invest in Gallagher, wait for 5-star break healer. If you don't invest into Gallagher, it's fine, but 2.4 doesn't have a healer. Well, the Jiaoq's, like, his lore is a healer, but the chances of him being better than Gallagher in a break team is a bit weird, but Bargo instead of Rame, it's not great. Can Firefly viable is so we'll roll to implant 5 for Himiko. For Pure Fiction, yes. For MSC, I mean, yes, but it's like you'd have to run Sustainless because otherwise neither are doing much damage. If I could only get one, do I get Firefly or Rame? I'd probably get Rame. Okay, that's that account done. That one was a bit slow because it was like lots of weird things. Anyway, recommend Boot Hill or Firefly for long-term investment. Probably Firefly, but if you like Boot Hill, he's great. He's great in Shadow. He's great in MOC. He only falls off in Pure Fiction. But should be playable. She's probably playable without Rame. But if you want to clear endgame and get all the Jades, you know. Is Firefly the Xiangling of HSR? Holy. Maybe. I think it's from this account instead of the other one. Okay. Eidolon 1 or Lycone? I prefer Eidolon 1. Do I skip Firefly if I want to keep Rame on Dot? If you want Firefly, I would bring over Rame, you know, and give Dot team something else. Is Firefly E1 more than enough for her to be strong? She's fine at E0. If Eon Lycone is already being used, which one is better, E1 or 0? Probably S1 then. If you really don't want to use Eon on her. But I mean, if you have like Indelible S5 or like a spare Lune Lycone, you can use that as well. Or like Clara Lycone. But yeah, they'll be close. Prilla. Oh, okay. Cool. We're just swapping account now. I'm gonna lose my nitro because my card changed. How annoying. Is Misha like going close to Eon damage? Yes. Firefly or Jade? 2 different units. And I haven't been, you know, it's not Jade time, is all I'm gonna say, you know? We'll see Jade in a bit. Is Rome only getting good value if you use Pella? It still has good value. It's just it's a bit overrated in my opinion. Does Shui benefit from Fireflies like her? And yeah. Shui good for Super Break team? Yep. Am I still going for E6 Sam? I don't think so. Those last 4 Eidolons are well, E3, 4, and 5 are yikes. Yeah, pretty bad. Do we need Eidolons for Harmony Trailblazer? I would try and get E4, and E6 is pretty good. Firefly will do good damage regardless, but the E4 is good for the break effect. And then the rest just really nice. E4 Sam E4 Sam. I'm now immune to debuffs, but the enemies are dead, so you know. Yeah, like I saved 10 months for Firefly Sam. Or for Sam. Firefly came after, but I've saved 10 months, but like, bro, imagine pulling for the cosmetic NFTs. Like it's like 300 pulls to get to E6. And E6 isn't that game changing. I think E2 is just way more game changing than E6. Like E2 you're kind of close to E6 in damage. Trey Super Break, I think is good. But Hyper Carry works just fine too. Do I have footage of E2 Firefly? I can't just show random footage. If it's not my video, then no. But I could maybe do some for my Ask Guoba video. Okay, we're logging into our next account, but questions are still there. How close Firefly to Acro in terms of damage? They're both top tier. Comparing is useless because they do different ways. They have different kits. They have different teams. They do damage differently. Like Akron's in one big burst, Firefly's in lots of pretty good bursts, but lots of them. What server is this again? Is this NA? Okay, NA. What's the best croissant? The classic. My mom likes almond croissants, but I hate almonds. So yeah. Which is better for Firefly, E2 or E1S1? E2. Maybe I need a little board on the screen for commonly asked questions. We are reviewing Frilla Navilla. German croissants suck. I think if it's not from France or a French baker, it will generally be a bit worse. Every French pastry I've had in a country that wasn't France have been like subpar. But I think that's fine. Okay, where could we put the board? So if I look on a character menu, okay, we could put it in the bottom left. Okay, let's have a little board going on. I may have flashbanged you guys. Whoops. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Line says, today is a good day for public service.
I did not mean... OBS sometimes just trolls me like that, okay? Okay. It wasn't that bad. Okay, thanks. Okay, we'll do a little FAQ board real quick.
Wind on top with mountain underneath.
Where is this text thing I just made?
Last line?
Okay, FAQ.
Time for some sweet tea.
Okay, here we go. Holy. Oh, I can't. This is annoying. FAQ. Okay. E1 or S1 FF? I prefer E1. E1 or E1 from me. Wait.
Someone's slacking off right now. Huh?
Is Apocalyptic Shadow speed breakpoints just not real? Yeah, pretty much.
Huh?
Okay, how's that? How's that, guys? Does it look cool? You don't even need E0. Exactly. You can go E-1 Firefly.
Have an trigram on both ends. The third to
Eon Lycone is good.
Today is a good day for
who'd you use instead of Rame in your dot team? You can use Asta. Asta la vista. You don't need Rame Lycone. Let me put... That's going into the FAQ. One sec. FAQ. Do I need RM Lycone for team?
Third to last line means someone's slacking off right now.
Eon and Jingli or Firefly? Depends on the other Lycones. E6 Firefly or Rent? That is a good question. Definitely Rent. But if you want a funny answer, then definitely Rent as well. Because there's nothing funnier than paying your rent on time. Firefly or Rame, what to prioritize? Wait. Do I need Rame for FF? If you want, I don't know. Okay, we'll rent or more gifted subs. Rent. Do not gift subs if you can't pay rent. What were the questions for Prilla? Where are you, Prilla? Okay. Which relic set to focus and farm? The new ones when you'll get Firefly. That will occupy you for a good amount of time. I would just like prepare for the new sets in a week and just farm them up. What's the best Zero Cycle Firefly team? Probably Sparkle in the false slot. But you can Zero Cycle with Gallagher if the blessing is super OP, which the current one is. Okay, what are your questions, Prilla? Which speed thresholds? I mean, if you want to optimize, you can get Kafka to hit 160 in the... okay, she already does. You can get Black Swan to 160 as well then. So she needs 150 here. Wait, is this the 157? No way, it's 157 for Robin. It's the legend. Yeah, I mean, if you built it, fine. Oh my god, 9k HP. Is that without energy rip? Wait, what? Oh wait, okay, HP boots, right? Wait, how? 8 speed, 7 speed, 6 speed. What is this, Foosh one? Who designs my avatar? I design them. I'm the one who draws them. Firefly on par with Akron? Yeah. You don't need attack boots. I would just go speed boots. You can get If you have enough speed subs, you can go attack boots, but... Is Iron Cavalry also boot hill best? If with Harmony MC, yes. But I wouldn't run Harmony MC just to make it his best. Just continue using Thief. What speed thresholds could you hit then? I would... Ooh, this is good. So I get Black Swan faster. You've gone for a weird Robin once, so that's fine. You've got good speed on that. You could go no speed Akron if you want. That speed's fine. That speed's good. That speed's good. You go for 160 here if you want. Pelin needs to be faster. Tingyun faster. Gallagher, I guess, faster if you want. And this is good as well. So I think for speed breakpoints, you're kind of chilling. You've kind of gone for everyone possible. So Firefly with Pella in the 4th slot, I guess, but not in replacing anyone. How's the Firefly and Apocalypse Shadow compared to people? Both are really good. Both are really good. Yeah, I don't know. One might clear faster than the other. It doesn't really matter. You're getting 3-star. Normal Robin versus 157. I think I talked about it in my Ask Robin Prilla. I think it's like it's still pretty specific. You don't need it, but there's like a weird breakpoint. I don't think you're even using the breakpoint it uses though. So you don't need 157. So you don't actually need this because you're not using the breakpoint it comes with. Unless using it with like Jinglu. Because it's based on a 134 DPS. You don't need a 157 Robin. It's super specific. You can stick with 120. Firefly adds weakness or she reduces fire resistance. She only adds the weakness. Firefly or Boot Hill for over flexibility and team building. Boot Hill has more teams than Firefly. Firefly is stuck to... I mean, you can run Boot Hill with Akron. Whereas Firefly, it's kind of rough. Okay, what are your other questions, Pillar? Should I pull follow-up characters? If you want them, yes. You don't need them. You have Robin, so it'd be cool, but you need to pull a few of them. How's your pure fiction looking like? I mean, you could go for... Where's E1 Rome fit into Firefly pulling after E2 Firefly if you're going for E2 Firefly? Okay, your node 1 is terrible. Okay, you don't have Himiko. Okay. Maybe it's a pull erudition angle. I'm guessing you did this. This should 40k though. Is Firefly free to play friendly? Yes, kind of. She can use Eon. Best sustain is Gallagher, who's 4-star. Best support is Harmony MC, who's free. All you need is Rome. So kind of free to play friendly. Yeah. Can you reach 350 break effect with Eon? Yeah, your supports will provide the break effect. You won't have that much break effect out of combat. Yeah, I'd run that and then you do something like this, no? And you just win. Maybe. Can she clear this one? Her to hype carry? I think so. Does she power creep Boot Hill? She moves so fast she does more single target damage in cycle than Boot Hill. If you use Bronya, no. Bronya gives him the double action. Harmony Steel, Rome, better for Firefly. Both. there's not a better. You just run both. Okay. So I maybe pull an erudition. So that could count as a follow-up. You could pull Jade. You could Jade Blade. Jade. 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 Blade. Jade or Jablade? Jablady? Jablady? Jade? Jade. I think Peanut, Butter, and Jelly is my team comp name for the Blade J team. It's Peanut, Blade, and And JD. Jade video when? In a few weeks. Should you try? So yeah, for Pure Fiction, you could pull for Jade. So you get the last star if you want. Whoa, wait a minute. Stage 11. Hold up. Jelly on a blade. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. Okay, get Harmony MC. Where's your Harmony MC? Okay, that makes sense. That's why they couldn't, I guess. How much better is Firefly Icon compared to Hearthstone? It's like 10%. For JD. Which characters would be beneficial to your account? If you want to do the single target follow-up, which I don't think you need to do, you can go for Venturine Topaz.
Mountain and marsh from top to bottom.
But I think you might need AoE
Though the
characters.
last line means
Actually, I don't know. You're kind of chilling.
someone's
You might be
slacking
chilling.
off right now.
Let's see what characters you haven't pulled. I think Jade could be cool there. Oh, you have a lot of them. Holy. Himiko would be nice from the standard. Argenti, I guess you're probably fine without him. Yeah, I mean, if you want to just follow up, you can go for these two. You don't need to. You have you have a lot of teams here. And then if you want to do break, you said E2S on Firefly, right? So you have the break team. What's the criteria for getting account reviews are closed right now. Harmony MC E5 necessary for super break? I don't know about necessary, but like try and max them out. Really good. Can I change Rame? It's not great, but you can. Is Firefly that bad in Pure Fiction? In Pure Fiction, you just run her with Himiko. Maybe there's some other teams, like Herta teams in Pure Fiction. But yeah. Best Rame substitute. I don't know the best. It can vary on a lot of things. Asta's one that a lot of people are talking about. Let me go back to Prilla though. Which character is beneficial? Yeah, I mean... Wait, let me change your sustain actually. I mean, you're fine on sustain. You could go for Hua Hua. You could go for one more sustain if you want to go follow up or dart more. Or you could wait for a brand new OP sustain. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. Like an advice on Gallagher. Well, I mean, I go faster. I don't know what you're using before. Multiplication is good though. Energy rope, yep. This works. It is Sam. Hello. Quid pro quo, multi on Gallagher and FF teams. You need a lot to make the quid pro quo work, and it's kind of hard to do. So I would just go multi. It's just much easier. Post-op works with Gallagher. You still get the energy. The energy is why post-op is so good. Give Bronya Orb. Okay. Bronya Orb's OP or what? Oh, okay. Alright. I mean, for Gallagher, you're not going to go Keel because he's on a break team. So go Talia or Forge or Fleet. Most fun DPS? Boohill is one of my favorite. I haven't pulled him, but he's very fun. For any content, no. Probably a character like Firefly is good in 2 and can be used in pure fiction. I think Jade could be good in non-pure fiction if you have the right setup. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see in a few weeks. Yeah, Gallagher I'd make faster if you're running multiplication, but he should be fine. He had no issues, didn't try MSC 12 yet. You want a more optimal and cleaner count. Deal's not really built. What kind of build? For Deal, you just go 2 attacks to imaginary or 2 damage to imaginary. All of them work. What you can do when you're farming the new break set, it has a 2 attack percent set with it. So yeah, you just go 2 attack. Whoa. You just go 2 attack, 2 damage. You don't need any speed because you're going to use Sparkle to bring him forward. And you use Tingyan. Oh, Tingyan has Von Quack, so you don't actually need her to be faster. Cool. Any other questions? Because there is someone that wants an account review. I don't know if I answered everything. Could you open source this Sam Pixel art? Maybe. Maybe I could. Memories in the past bet on Rame or Harm MC. If you only have one, I'd put it on Harm Mini MC and give Rame Cogs. Firefly must pull, nope. Rame best relics, Watchmaker. Unless you have it already, then it's whatever. You run whatever you want. Which relic set should you farm in general? Okay, let's see. I mean, a lot of your DPS are kind of balling. I think I answered that though. You just go the new break set when it comes out. And you kit this guy with the attack percent pieces. And you just go break set for Firefly. Right now, you can farm whatever. Maybe some... maybe some hacker HP. Maybe definitely get your Harmony MC and build them. So maybe some Watchmaker. But then you'll just be in the new domain mines, so it doesn't really matter what you farm right now. Yep. How much speed do you need for 3 enhanced turns in Cycle 0? You need 164.5, so you can go for 165. So that's 155
Old friends.
Before Rame. How much toughness bar does Beehoob do with 3 trick shots? I can't remember. I can't remember that one. It's like 150% toughness reduction. Does it do 60?
Old friends.
I can't remember.
Yet again.
Did you put Rame with Kafka Swan or Firefly? Firefly. Tempo E4 plus Swan or Kafka Swan? Both against single wind weak boss. I would just go Kafka Swan. Because then you don't have to build Sampo. We like putting for another Sam? Definitely. Definitely putting for another Sam. Okay, that's it. If you have any other questions, Prilla, that I've got to answer, just DM me. But yeah, nice count. Lots of nice crit ratios. We like the crit ratios. And we like the lack of harm MC. Do the story. Do the story, please. Will Rami E2 work with Firefly? It didn't work in my testing. And even if it did work, it's pretty weak. Best DPS? I mean, currently the best DPS are Akron, Firefly, Boot Hill, Jingliu, and Lune. Okay. Firefly E2 in Pure Fiction, pretty damn good. E1 Firefly, E1 Rame. Wait, the question board will be back soon. How do I do testing to determine strength of characters or teams? I try them a lot in many teams, and then I also calculate their teams. What computer do you use for editing? I have my own built PC. Yeah, they can get Harmony MC early. The FAQ board will be back. Don't worry. FAQ board stand will not be gone for long. Okay, the password for this account is my favorite so far. Can you get 40k with her E2, SR, and Pure Fiction? I can add that to the Ask Guoba video. But probably. Probably, yes. Share the password with the class. Sure. I won't actually. I won't. I'm messing. But it's a nice password. Top 10 passwords. Okay, set. Where is set? Set. Where is your message set? Oh, there. Okay, I see it. I see it. Does 4-piece watchmaker affect stack? Okay, if you read the 4-piece, it takes a couple seconds, but if you read the 4-piece, it says it does not stack. Does the new planar work on non-fire characters like Boot Hill? If you hit fire weakness, yes, but that's pretty niche. If I have enough for E2, S1, Firefly, should I skip S1, Firefly for... Nah, you can... Yeah, I'd pull E1 Rami probably at that point. Blake, in that specific scenario. Why is this not logging in? Yeah, the game is bugged right now. Or maybe I'm bugged. Am I bugged? I don't know. Oh, okay, it's loading. Next best option over Rami, probably someone like Asta. Maybe a Sparkle or a Bronya angle. Yeah, high speed harm EMC is good. How much better is Gallagher for Firefly than Ho? I mean, E0 Firefly, much better. In my experience. The SP is there, the break is there, the break vulnerability, the his damage is insane. Yeah. The FAQ is back. There we go. Voice changer. Yeah, I mean, I just edited my voice in DaVinci Resolve. I don't actually have a voice changer. General overview of your account. Okay. You have a lot of characters. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna do this kind of quick then. Yeah, I love Bellabug. All those balls in front of Guoba? These balls are just decoration balls, okay? Everyone has decoration balls, right? What is happening? You good, Hua Hua? Ooh. You have a lot of characters. Okay, you asked about hyperspeed. In that case, you want Bronya like at least 160 and you go basic skill. That's how your hyperspeed would work. He needs more crit rate. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not that bad then. That's probably fine. Can you run those the same with Firefly? Yep. If I don't have both, who to pull? Rami or Firefly? Probably Rami. How goes the autoplay with E0 Firefly? I actually didn't try it that much. I think if Gallagher is bricked, I think Gallagher's autoplay is bricked, right? So it's kind of annoying. Can't clear Pure Fiction. Okay, I mean, we can look at your characters after. Let's see Pure Fiction. I mean, this Pure Fiction is rough. I'm not gonna lie. 59k, oh. So this should 40k. And this should work too. I would run these two teams. And this should clear. Fine. This can get over 30k. You can also do... You do one of these two. This should 3-star Pure Fiction for 4. Yeah, Sparkle's good on those, saying. This is a 3-star angle. I've seen my friend run this, and I mean this is Doc run. Like you can't go wrong with Doc run. And you can even do this if you want, but this one might be better for the OP Arcana. Does E2 Bronny work for sustain as Firefly? Yes. Anything works at that point. The content is dead. Oh, Adventure and Clara in the mid? Yes, technically. I was just showing the team. But yeah, you do. You do this. You've been running Kafka Black Swan and Akron separately. Okay, Akron without these two. Akron is not a character in Pure Fiction. Sometimes she's really good. I think there's a Silver Wolf Pala team you can do in 40k the first side. But Akron without Kafka Black Swan is pretty rough in Pure Fiction. But she's so kind of slow to get that hold up. You can like abuse Trend as well. I think abusing Trend is the way. Like having to ult to clear a wave is pretty rough. Who works in this Pure Fiction? Oh, because of the this? Holy. Do you run Break Himiko or Crit Himiko on Firefly team? You can run either. I run Crit Himiko. Both work. It's a pretty good team. Turn out of Break team like Firefly matter? Yes. You want the support to go first. Oh, it's E2S1? Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just run this. This is a free 40k, and then your first team is this. This is a free 30k at least. You can also do... you probably do this. Himiko and Aventurine are really good here because of the dot thing that advance. They just keep advancing them. They keep taking win share. Lots of free thingies. I like it. Crit Fly is not viable, but how should you compare to other crit car? Do not run Crit Fly. The only way you'd be able to run Crit Fly is with Rame and Harmony MC, and at that point it's just running a worse version of normal Firefly. So yeah, I'd run this. That should be easy 60k. But as for your character, okay, adversarial gaming, we like that. Where's his relics? I don't know what relics you run on him, but yeah. If you want to run hyper speed, faster, Ho faster might be nice, but otherwise it's fine. Yes, the new break planner set is good on Gallagher and Harm MC if with Firefly. Or versus 5 weakness, but yeah. I guess you swap pieces a lot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you need to focus on some characters, I guess. So focus on a couple teams. Okay. I mean, I don't know who to review. You've got so many. Okay, your Akron is doing great. Who do you use her with, though? You should... If you're running E2, you probably run Sparkle. Get Sparkle higher. Attack boost Akron. Jinglu... Okay, so... I'd get Akron, Jinglu faster than Bronya. But then you can't run it with hyper speed. God, okay, this is weird. You mostly use Kafka, Black Swan, and Akron, okay. I mean, your Kafka looks fine. Black Swan looks fine. You got good speed. Good speed. You can go high, of course, but Black Swan's faster, which is nice. Yeah, your Akron, I mean, your Akron's fine. She's chilling. How's the Popular Shadow for actual hunt characters? For ratio, he's great. Boot Hill, really good. Zila in the quantum side, I think should be good. Yanqing, unfortunately, is still Yanqing. And who else is that? I don't know. Urame is faster than Black Swan. Urame is not faster than Black Swan because of the 10% speed buff. What? Okay. Wait a sec. Okay, you need to get your support traces up. Yeah, that's the problem with building so many characters. What's going on here? Okay, you need to focus on 2 teams, I think, and farm for those, because right now, you're building a lot of characters. Is it possible to release a support that makes Yanqing top tier? Yes. I think if they release a support that says, if you're playing Yanqing, double his damage. Well, triple his damage. Then, yeah, I think... I don't know, I like him. I built him when I got him, but it's like... Yeah, your DPS trace is good. Supports are suffering though, and supports are important. They matter too. But yeah, Akron team, get her faster, get her slower. Who do you want me to review exactly? Okay, I mean, you wasted a... Why is E2 so good? It's like if you had Zila passive on Firefly. If that doesn't sound OP to you, sounds pretty OP to me. Isn't Rat Yanqing's best team? Maybe, but like, is it even good with him? You can run 4-piece Quantum with Firefly. Okay, I see a question that's been added. I see a question that's in the FAQ board. Remember, guys, there's an FAQ board right here. Can you hyperspeed Jinglu? Yes, but like she dilutes a lot on attack, and you have Eon, so I would try. If you're running them separately, like Jinglu and Blade separately, I would just try and get them above Bronya speed. I don't know. Because they're like the best people to use with -1 speed Bronya, so. What do you think about the power creep? There's power creep. There's power creep in like every gacha game. I think Genshin did a good job, but like Genshin Abyss doesn't really... I mean, Nahida and Neuvillette and Arlecchino all power creeping, but power creep is fine in this kind of game. We're getting new hard endgame every patch, so like, and Jingyuan is still clearing despite all the allegations. Yeah, I mean, hyperspeed Bronya is like you don't want to run it with these guys. They abuse -1 speed Bronya the best. Any other questions though? It's hard to look at your characters because there are so many things going on. But your Tobas looks alright. You'll see you're building so many characters. I can't keep up. Oh, uh-oh. Wait a second. The forbidden 1-to-1 crit ratio. Uh-oh. I get speed boots on this bad boy. Make dodge ratio slower, probably. Get him to like 134. You still take Quick Proclore on Gallagher to get Firefly's energy to 40% before it all ends. Yes, but it requires a lot of setup and RNG unless you like hold ults. Because Gallagher gets 2 turns back to back with his ult, but you need to do that twice whilst not getting energy on Rame or Harm MC. And also, It will only be like the difference between like a 0 cycle and a 1 cycle, so yeah. Difference between S4 Misha Lycon on FIREFLY versus E on S5, like nothing. Look at my headpiece on ratio. Wow. Is it like 10 speed? It's 10 speed, exactly. Okay. I guess try and find a 4 speed one. Jeez. Oh, right here. Hello. Can you use Cloud Lycon on FIREFLY? Yes. Any like Lycons and relics calculations all in my guide. Any new relics best for boot hill? If you're using Harmony MC boot hill, then the new break set, yeah. Cool. Look, I can breathe. Don't worry. Look, check it. There we go. I can breathe. Most of me is fluff anyway. It's like it compacts. Do you think S1 will be useful later? Yeah, I think the S1 is still pretty good. But right now, kind of just kill the enemy. Is FIREFLY really that bad without me? If you want to clear endgame, it's pretty rough. But try for yourself. Because this MOC is bonkers for her. It gives her everything she needs, and it was still hard to clear with Aster instead of Rome. But you can try. How's the new erudition Lycon? Was it revealed yet? Okay, you asked about the quid pro quo thing like 50 times. I don't think it's that useful. It's hard to set up. Secret Vow bad on FIREFLY? Yes. The best 4-star option, it would be Indelible Promise S5. Takes a while to get E4 Harmony MC if you didn't do any exploration. How's going the life of content creator? Oh, it's great. FIREFLY is probably more team dependent than boot hill. Isn't damage percent useless? Indelible Promise gives break effect. Am I going to pull FIREFLY? Am I going to go for E6? Probably not. I'm probably going to go E2 S1. And I'll have like 600 pulls for like some OP break support in the future. So, you know. I'll upgrade the FIREFLY team through other units, probably. Is it the hardest job in the world? No. I do everything myself, so it does get rough sometimes. Apart from like model rigging and the infographics, but there are so many jobs that are harder than this. Like I get to chill at home and make cool videos. So like a good FIREFLY, yep. Yeah, I do the models. I don't rig them. That's Jupiter, but I draw them. Streaming hardest job ever. Yeah, it's not, is it? I should go full React mode and like just keep repeating the same sentence every couple of seconds. Will I make a video on AS? Yes. I should be making it right now, but I'm streaming. How cheeky. Like on a choice for Gallagher, probably multiplication. Like we were translating to How long does it take for edit a video? I think the editing itself isn't too bad, but I have to make all those graphics that pop up on the screen, which takes quite a while. The research takes a while, the calculations take a while. It's honestly, editing is like the smallest bit because all the other stuff is like contributes to making the video. Why multiplication for Gallagher? Because great SP gen, lots of turns, it's great. What traits do you need to level Firefly? The ult, the skill versus energy reducing characters, and also if you have specific rotations for the energy. And then you can level up the talent. Basic, you don't need to level up though. Jade is completely overshadowed. I think she's pretty cool from what the stream showed. Have faith in. But then again, like Firefly is the most hyped character so far, so it was rough for Jade from the beginning. How do I simulate a whole character in Excel? Let me show you how I do it. So this is how I do my calculations. Lots and lots of rows and columns. How about what is rows an alternative? I think it's fine. So this is all the juice. I have to new simulation every time I want to change thingy. But basically, the hardest part is doing the initial rotation. And then afterwards, I can just change the values here, and it's not too bad. Icons are a bit annoying. Also, this sheet lags like crazy. Google Sheets does not like when you have this many formulas. What is that 3-star Gallagher icon? It's multiplication. Pretty baller. Do I work with Pridewin? I talk with some Pridewin people. I'm not partnered. I don't do the tier list, but we compare stuff sometimes. I think for Zenless, I'm going to be working with Pridewin. Still not on the tier list though. I don't like the tier list, but yeah. Salvaging 5-star icon. Well, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that one. You want to play Flames Far? It's bad because it gives damage percent. And damage percent doesn't do anything for that. Wait, do I have the damage here? Okay, you see this? So, like 90%, okay, 97% of her kit is break, which isn't boosted by damage percent. So yeah. Anyway. If your account didn't have Rome and you had 300 pulls, what would you do? I get Rome, then Firefly. If you're asking about Firefly. Okay, we actually have another account. Break effect only increases break damage or toughness reduction? Toughness reduction, no. It increases break damage though. Toughness reduction is from weakness break efficiency, and toughness reduction increases, like Boot Hill's talent. Speed or attack body? Speed body. This guy has the secret tech. Hold up. Can I put FAQ? Yeah, the FAQ will be back. Wait, I can probably I'll grab the FAQ when we swap. As Firefly is tuned. Yeah, further speed is not worth. Firefly, Boot Hill, Harm MC, Rame. I wouldn't do that. Video on new relic sets? Yes. It will come. But yeah, I have to edit everything, so it takes a bit. Okay, NA. Okay, we have another account. Baller. You meant boots? Speed or attack boots for Firefly? Speed. Unless you have a ton of speed subs everywhere. Cool. Firefly. Moles is weird though, because you don't want a basic really. And her ult doesn't do damage. So Moles you won't be able to get the max benefit of. Does her Firefly? Yes. Her Fireflies. And we will rail the stars until they honk. Has one get access to creator server? I don't know. I just, you know, I guess you have to become a creator and keep doing well. Okay. Am I getting E6? Probably not. Okay. Your two teams. Let's go put your two teams in MRC. Any plans playing ZZZ? I plan... MSC 9. I plan on doing ZZZ. I should probably get an editor though, because I probably will die if I don't. But yeah. Looks like a ZZZ angle. Okay. Interesting. How do I get account review submissions? Go buddy, the tier 2 member, or like a donation. And then you can access the account review channel in my Discord, but... They're kind of closed right now. Okay. Planning to roll Firefly and Rome. Yeah, I'd get Rome, Firefly, and then I get Black Swan. For pulls. As for your characters... Buy set. Wait, most doesn't need to do damage? Hold up. Let me check that one. When the wearer uses basic attack skill or ultimate to attack enemies. Attack enemies. Attack enemies. So the ult doesn't work. Okay, back to the MOC teams. Did I skip Rome? No, I pulled Rome. Speed and rotation on the team is in my video. Yori, it's in it's in upgrading the team section in my video. Okay, let's get these teams back, shall we? Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, get Black Swan. I think your aggro looks fine. You could also put attack boots. Trend this guy up. Okay, yeah, trend this guy up, I'd say. Maybe go attack boots on her, and I mean, the speeds on these guys are fine. Interesting. More bacteria on Silver Wolf. How does the single target damage compare to Boob Hole? It's worse, but she attacks so often that it's fine. Like, one damage instance of single target, Boohill does more. Naturally. But yeah, maybe go attack boots here. Trend this guy up, maybe a bit faster. This looks fine. This looks fine. 3 S5 Goodnight Seawells. How did that? Oh. Was there an Akron Lycone banner incident? Would you go for Firefly E2 if you need 8 weeks to max Eon Lycone? Yeah, you'll eventually get Eon. All good. Oh, no good attack ones. Okay, that's fine. Your other characters are fine though. Maybe Sampo fastens and then Kafka. Oh, okay. Maybe level these up. I mean, I think you're doing fine. I think you're you want Rame. Okay, so you do Rame, Firefly. But for your Harmony MC. Uh-oh. Okay, get another S5 cogs, I guess, for Rame. Best sustain. For Firefly, it would be Gallagher. Or, Yes. Okay. Yeah, cogs on Rame, I guess. How's that build looking though? Build looks fine. Very, very nice one. This is a Shui piece if I've ever seen one. The only problem is not quantum set, I guess. Yeah, nice, nice set. Do you have Firefly relics or Rame relics you have somewhere? We're getting hurt spawns for diversion. Oh yeah, I think we are. It's pretty good. Best free player. Oh yeah, let me put that in the FAQ. FAQ update. Our favorite time of the day. I remember on 1.0 when people called Eon bad. And Eon is so good for everyone, huh? That's also Memories Past. Dance in Pure Fiction and Memories of Past otherwise. I think Dance is still fine in MOC, but it doesn't, like, you'd have to get a few off to get anything for Firefly. You're waiting for the new Firefly set? Oh, right, I'm stupid. Okay. I'd get Black Swan. You're using Rame on your break team. This team is fine. You could go for E2 Acheron next. And then you get Sparkle. Or you could wait for a 5-star Pella. Get this guy on trend, a bit faster. Attack boots. Sampo a bit faster. Lawatch is great. Level up its relics. And then I think you're good. So if you have other questions. Your Pure Fiction, yeah, your Pure Fiction is going to be rough right now. I can imagine. Hella relics hit for Firefly team. Anything. She doesn't need anything really. So you probably go this one side, and then this the other side with Rame. When you actually you have Robin. This should be pretty good. And then Rame here. Or you can do Firefly here when she's out with Rame here, and then Robin here. Either works. But yeah, her Himiko Firefly can be great, one side. And then these bad boys. Does she need Rame? Let me add that to the FAQ actually. Does she need RM? Go big. Damacio, yes. There we go. Does fire res pen from E6 affects your break damage? Yes. Or else that'd be a pretty weird Eidolon to give her. But yeah, I definitely invest into Himiko for this. Herta as well, if you want. Clara as well. At that point, you might not need to, considering you have two, like... I don't know if you need to invest into Clara. But Clara's really good as well. But just with these and then Firefly instead. Pretty good. You also have Genie 1. I tried using my Genie 1 in this Pure Fiction though. That was terrible. I hated that. Worst experience of my Star Rail history. But yeah. I think your teams are fine. Just a bit of investment. How much stronger is Firefly than Boohel? I mean, weaker in single target. Stronger in AoE? Question mark. S5 Hydra or Misha Lycone? Misha Lycone. Does Firefly need raw mate? She's actually in the FAQ to my right, to your left. Over this way, where I'm looking. This way. Over there. No, don't worry about Genie 1. I also had a super invested. This one isn't great for him. This Pure Fiction isn't great for him. Don't worry about Genie 1 here. But since it is a dot one, you know, run the dot character you have. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think your Pure Fiction will be good with investment. So I guess if you want to invest into them, you'd go start farming this bad boy. This can also help your dot a bit better. But this for follow up, and then for the old planers, you can go for Sigourney Azumo. If you want. Pure Fiction's horrible to deal. Yes, it is. I mean, Deal is already pretty in Pure Fiction, but yeah, this one's rough. You have 260 passes. I think you can get E1 Firefly and raw mate with that. You just have to be lucky, right? You should have E0 Firefly and E0 raw mate at least with that many pulls, and that's all you need really. Do you have any other questions, Prince? Because I feel like you're kind of vibing. Oh, before the... Hold on. 143. Okay, you don't have Sparkle. Okay. Does Firefly like only increase damage a lot? It's okay right now. It could get better in the future. But the thing is, it won't increase the damage in the future. It will increase the damage overall. It won't increase like the damage per screenshot. It will increase the potential damage, you know, because of the slow. But that'll be in the future. Right now, you kind of just like it's still good. In what scenario would getting S1 be important if you really don't want to use Eon on her? You have it on someone else and you don't have other good Lycons? Where is Firefly? She's here in a week. Any other questions? I'm not even... Why? I have the wrong text. Whoops. So many texts. Print. Do you think Break Team will get power creep? By what? Because all teams do different things. Show us early access? I cannot show you early access. Unless I want to get deleted from the internet. I can show you the video though and talk about the video. Because I think everyone else that's supposed to be reviewed is offline right now. So could be a review angle. Can you believe it, guys? Firefly just a week ago. Firefly is in a week. Are you okay, buddy? Am I gonna get ads on my video again like I did last time? Could be an angle. Okay. How's E2, S1, F5 compared to E? They're both OP. Okay. Oh, I need to get the FAQ. FAQ, come with me. Oh, Lee, FAQ is still here with us. Content creators make videos about early access, yes, but I can't just show the early. I'm not gonna talk more about it anyway. Window capture, boom, boom. Hey, Guoba fly here. I think it's picking up. Okay, I'm gonna put my headset on. 1 sec. What's my opinion on power creep? I think there's obviously power creep, but I think it's still fine. Okay. It's finally time to deep dive into fire. Is it coming up twice? I'll do the account reviews work. They're not open right now. Kit and discover. Hey, do you hear the? Do you hear the video? Yes, E2 Firefly is on Aquan and Lune levels. I don't think you even need to listen because it's like I'm not gonna be playing. The Firefly has second most defense, and then it's Harmony MC. Like why are the preservation units kind of being rolled here? No. But let me swap into my. There we go. Let me move a bit as well. Light cones. Let's look at Guoba's lovely 20-minute video. This guy, I think this guy's a pretty good YouTuber. So he thinks that Eon is he thinks S1 is 10% better than Eon. I think that sounds pretty good. Thank you, Tybro. Eon 100%, and S1 10% better. Sounds good. It can be even better in the future, maybe. Undeadable Promise quite close behind. It gives break effects. This gives attack. This gives attack. This high base attack. So everything else is just, worse, but not bad. You think you saw these percents on Pride Win? You didn't, because we used different calculations. Also, I think they use solo calcs. This is team damage, because the team is quite significant. This is the stat goal. Is FF the best unit to utilize Rome? Yeah. So, stat goal's pretty easy. The attack, you don't need that much attack, but I think that's kind of what you get with the attack orb, attack chest, and some attack subs. Maybe I make the window bigger. There we go. Can she brute force MOC without fire weakness? In her best team, probably. Because she's probably going to be clearing so fast you could. The only problem is if they increase damage resistance, because Apocalypse Shadow is pretty beefy. This guy's better than me? Yeah, this guy is crazy. I mean, look at this. And I have calculated everything for you guys. Look how cute he is. I will be making another video, so let me know below. I will be making another video. This guy sounds stupid. Hey, for an ask, Guoba. Like and sub if you want to win your next 50. Like and sub if you want to win your next 50-50. Remember to tell everyone about the guide maker who is behind your ultimate build. And now, let's set the seas ablaze. Firefly is a... No way! Applied fire weakness, she doesn't reduce the resistance, so you're still gonna have fire resistance, but... Okay, yeah, I mean, this combustion state is crazy, though. Look at all this stuff. 60 speed, enhanced basic, free advanced, 50% weakness break efficiency, 20% break vulnerability, super breaks of her own, ignores toughness. How do you think she outperforms Buho and MSC? I think they're both pretty good. I think both can zero cycle. I think both can clear very well. It's just who you prefer. Yep, 210 speed is what you normally aim for. You can also go for 225 for the zero cycle. Yeah, there was a bit of a weird thing going on here where they had the toughness values wrong, but don't worry about those. But you see why super break is so OP with her? She gives herself weakness break efficiency, but her super break multipliers are so weak. She does like 180 toughness, which is a 6 super break multiplier. So you need the Harmony MC. Oh yeah, let me show you the pure fiction. This thing is so cool though. But outside of that, we can replace that 4th slot as stated earlier. Oh, look. The only way wait, where is it? Look at this. Himiko. Firefly. There's a wave. There is no more wave. Where did the wave go? Where did the wave go? Boot hole on one side, Firefly on the other. Yeah, you can Bron your Pella for boot hole. And yeah. Will I pull for E2? Yeah. How often can she ult? She always ults on her first turn. And if you don't clear after that, she ults pretty quickly after she can ult on her second turn after. You can get a 1-turn ult in some cases. But yeah, light cones. This guide is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It has everything I need to know. It actually has some stuff like, wait, why don't I have the quality at max? What am I doing? It doesn't have, like, Bronya speed tuning, but I didn't think it was that important. But I will do it in the Ask Guoba. Because imagine you're a viewer, you want to know about what I run, and then suddenly someone tells you, like, run 160.237 speed on Bronya and basic attack twice in order to get her right behind Fireflies. Third rotation, it's like, you know, I'm turning off the video. You don't need E1 Rome. Just a nice little buff. Where is my... Let me go to the what to pull for best team upgrades section. For the break effect conversion, but during def ignore. 9.35% DPS increase from E1 Rome. Now, if you care about that, hog. Would E6 launch just 20% all type res reduction? Is it all type res reduction? But technically, yeah, it would increase more than Gallagher's increased break damage. But do you have E6 launcher? Is E0 Firefly and Pure Fiction playable? Let me go look at this Pure Fiction timestamp. Oh, no way. No way. It's a Himiko Firefly team. This is pretty cool. There are like 10 reasons why this is such a cool team, by the way. I didn't fit them all. I think there are a couple more reasons on top of all these. I think it's a really cool team. Dance is so stupid with Harmony MC. Like this is stupid. Is Huohuo good enough? Wait, let me go to the 4th slot section. Hold up. No way, it's Huohuo. I heard some attack buffs don't work with Firefly like Robin ult. You'll just have to test. I think Robin ult doesn't work because it's like it's infinitely scaling and they don't want like a weird loop going on. Who made this video? I'm not sure. Into Firefly's kit. I think... Is this Braxophone? Guide to Understanding Overlooked Battle Attributes. That's what Guoba stands for. But yeah, that's what the Ask Guoba will be for, and I'll do a community post soon. It's for like super specific questions. I will get a bunch of E1 or S1s, and I will have to answer it in the video, I guess. But it'll be for like Bronya speed tuning. I mean, I put it here, but it'll be like Bronya speed tuning, specific. I have some specifics here, like what kind of light cones you want, what to pull for. Apocalyptic Shadow is cool. I love Apocalyptic Shadow. You don't even need Firefly for Apocalyptic Shadow, by the way. Tell me a tribute that I mean, speed was pretty overlooked at 1.0, but I think that's because we couldn't get any. Yeah, Ask Guoba will be for all these specific questions. Energy or break rope for Rame? Energy. Galaga still up to date? I think everything is up to date. The only problem is E1. The energy rotations doesn't take into account that E1 does take energy percent. The extra 20 energy. But other than that, it should be fine. There's also Forge you can run. Does E0 S or premium IPC team work for AS? Yeah, the ratio team should work. I think Pokey did I think Mr. Pokey did some showcases on his video. And I think he did the ratio one in his video. E6 Harmony MC use energy or break rope. Usually. When pairing Firefly with Rame, you want to hit 140 speed. 150 speed, minus 10 with Rame. Boom. Should I go for a signature or Rame E1? Probably Rame E1 if you have leftover, because it's universal for other teams. But if you want the cool NFT for Firefly, you know. Yeah, Pokey did a lot of showcases. I'll be going more into a guide about it. Instead of just showing a bunch of teams. But I think his video is really good to show just how flexible your teams can be. Because it is like pretty break based, but he shows a lot of teams that just clap it. So I would watch Pokey Apocalyptic Shadow video if you want to learn more about that game mode, and I'll do a video soon. You don't watch Pokey Omega well? Being a well doesn't mean his information is wrong. He might be a bit zero cycle pilled, but like if I pulled E6 S5 Firefly like next week, you know, I'm still doing calculate. Like that doesn't change how I view characters. Yes, I did refer light cones as NFTs. They are NFTs. Like they are pretty much NFTs now. You put the NFT on Firefly. FF is speed tuning heavy? Not really. There are some things you can speed tune, but her normal team is pretty chill. At least 360 break. If you look here at the bottom, you get a lot of buffs. This is without the Forge thing. Like, Forge gives 40%. Harmony MC gives like basically 100%. The attack conversion gives 60% or higher. Like it's really easy to hit 360. This is not out of combat. This is in combat with the buffs. How much break effect on Harmony MC? As much as you can get with good amount of speed. Is the Bronya attack boost better or the Sparkle attack boost better for Firefly attack to break effect trace? Technically Bronya's is technically Bronya's. Can E0 Firefly still clear if you take Harmony MC away? Where is it? So this is what happens when you replace Harmony MC with Pella. You do a third of your damage, okay? Because with a boss that is weak to the break mechanic and takes 1.5 times the damage when broken. As for replacing Rame, wait, where is the? Okay, so this is Firefly's damage, right? Above 60% of her damage is from Harmony MC's super breaks. Pokey showcased even his least favorite G1 video. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think G1, Apocalyptic Shadow. I don't know, did he say in his video if like the thumbnail was like lying or something? Because I think it is hard to get the 3rd star in stage 4, but other than that, I think Shadow is pretty. I think it's pretty chill, and there are a lot of cool. There are a lot of. I'm going to show some pretty cool teams I did. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this video after and see what info I might need to put in mine. Actually, will I? I'll probably watch it. I'll probably do my guide and then watch it. I don't want to base it off it. But yeah, I think it's a good watch for the showcases. Do you build Break Effect on Himiko for the Pure Fiction team? You don't need to. Mine was on crit. This one here was on crit. You can run either. Break Effect will buff the Super Break. Crit will buff the normal like talents and follow-ups and stuff. She has to use basics with E0 Firefly though. So I guess you could just run Break for the free tier 1. He did use E2 supports? Oh, was that on the Junior 1 team? E2 supports on who though? Sparkle? What am I gonna do with 100k subs? I have no idea. I'm pretty close. I don't know. I've got so much going on this month. I don't know what to do for 100k. Any progression tips for new players after story? That's a good question. I think Pokey has a beginner guide. I think Mr. Pokey has a beginner guide. I think Braxphone might. I can't really remember what you used to do back in beginner. I guess farm traces until you got a good level. Flyfly, attack speed, attack break effect, yes. Yeah, with Junior 1 team? Oh, okay. I mean, whatever. Were the other showcases? I think the other showcases were good though. But I think Junior 1 works without E2 supports. Maybe he just used it for other testing. But yeah. Yeah, look how OP this MOC is though. What is this MOC? It's not, Romy isn't needed to clear MOC, but like, I mean maybe she will be, because this one it was pretty rough without her. And when MOC gets a different buff, I mean we'll be able to test it. There's the old MOC. I can't test the old MOC, but you guys will be able to. Try Firefly without Romy on the old MOC and see how much it hurts. Hello, attack you. I'm good. E6 Harmony MC is nice. It increases toughness damage, super break, energy. It's really nice. Yeah, Robin works for dots. Robin or Asta. Pretty OP buff. Yes, Robin is fine for dot. Well, critical crow enough for Firefly energy. You need 48, so you'd need 3 procs. I mean, you could try. She doesn't have a problem with her energy in the MOC though. This MOC just completely negates her ramp up time. And also at the end of the day, the 1-turn ult isn't that important because she has 25% advance on her normal skill. And she's already like 150 speed, so you're like faster than Azila. But yeah. Does Rami E2 still not work with her? It didn't work because it buffs the attack itself. It didn't work for me. Well, if I don't have Robin for the dot side, Asta. You can also run triple dot. But it's a bit weird now with Black Swan, but I think Sampo, I guess. One turn ult saves you about half cycle. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's like a whole extra turn before, but your tier ranking for Firefly, if you use Pride Win, top tier, the highest tier on DPS. Gala quid pro quo, yeah, you need 3 kills and 4... Is it 4 quid pro quo procs? I mean, good luck getting that consistently. Is she the fastest character? Yes. She gives 60 speed to herself. She gives herself 60 speed. Which is, I mean, the highest in the game. I think Zila at E2 gives faster. But E0, Firefly would be the fastest. Is Firefly being better than Boothole a hot take? No. But I like Boothole's stronger in single target specifically. How many speed I have to build? How to get 5 action in the first cycle? You would need too much. You get 4 actions with 165, right? With the skill into all into 3 actions. Wait, is it 4? Yeah, I think it's 4 with this. Does she have a high ceiling? Technically, her ceiling is not much different from her floor because she scales on break effect and attack, and like you can only get so much. So I think her teammates will change how high her ceiling can go, which is why like a 5-star Gallagher or a limited Harmony MC can make her go even crazier. But like you can't like min-max her relics that much. Okay, what did this guy just ask? What did Reza just ask? Do you think they release a better Harmony MC? Eventually. Maybe like 3.0. Harmony MC is already really, really good, so. Rame for FIREFLY or Dot Team FIREFLY? Second best character for FIREFLY to replace for Rame? Probably Asta or Pella or Bronya or Sparkle. But the SP is rough without E1 FIREFLY. We need the answer to Reza's question. You're not getting the answer to that question. Silverwolf. I mean, I guess Silverwolf works. I haven't calculated like every team, so I can't like confirm 100%. I've tried a bunch, but they all feel they just all feel weird. So, is E0 Akron good at new game mode? Yes. Is she better at attack boots or speed boots? I guess speed boots. If you want the toughness damage. Hello, Moon. You made a second channel so I could have another subscriber. Okay, thank you. But YouTube might think I am now subscriber botting and delete my channel. What happens when both FIREFLY and Silverwolf both implant? I can't remember. I can add that to the Ask Guoba if it's important. Fish one for FIREFLY. The SP is a bit rough. You don't need the crit rate. But I mean, you can run it. It's just the SP is annoying. Like, you're missing out on so much compared to Gallagher, even like Watch or Venturine. Is Rame like her best for Harmony MC? If you have it, yeah, sure. Otherwise, you don't need to pull for it. Yeah, the fire when she applies the fire weakness, it's just applying fire weakness. Where's her enhanced skill? It applies fire weakness. It doesn't reduce resistance. It just applies. Silverwolf applies weakness and does the res down, but FIREFLY and Boothill do not. Robin, all additional attack converts into break effect. From what I saw, no. But I can maybe do like a bunch of tests in the Ask Guoba to confirm, and hopefully it doesn't change from create experience. Look at what are these Eidolons? 1% increase. Ah, this pains me. This pains me. E1 Firefly, E1 ROM. I think I have it in the FAQ below me. Bottom left. Boot Hill applies res down. He does vulnerability. He doesn't apply res down. Does Tingyun attack buff work? I think Tingyun does. I can't remember. I did so many tests I can't remember anything now. I think Tingyun does because it has a cap, whereas Robin doesn't have a cap. But I'll confirm. I'll confirm in the video. I guess I'll do a bunch of attack tests for the Ask Guoba. Where's Guoba? I can put Guoba on. Rame E2. Don't get E2 Rame. Get E1 S1 if you want it. How'd you access Firefly early? It's creator experiences for YouTubers and TikTokers and stuff. Robin's ult does not increase Firefly break. Well, there you go. Or E1 or Gallagher. You want to have Firefly E1 probably, and then I'd say maybe Ho-Ho if you can get the 1-turn ult. Otherwise, run Gallagher and run Ho-Ho the other side. Well, the only problem about a 5-star Gallagher is I have 3 5-star sustain, and I'm building Gallagher, and then I'd replace Gallagher. So that's my only problem with Gallagher. I hope they don't release a 5-star Gallagher like for at least like 3 patches, 4 patches. They'd have to be fire though. The reason why Gallagher's so good is because of that fire toughness. Unless it had like toughness ignore, but that'd be OP. Quid pro quo. I need to see. Do you have a video of the quid pro quo Gallagher tech? Hello, Sora. Is it fine to skip a Lycone if you're going E2 or Eon? Yep. Quid pro quo Gallagher. I know how it works, but do you have a video of it working? Because it sounds way too annoying to make work consistently. Like, it sounds cool on paper, but paper is different from actual experience. FLSE, get Rome. There's a surprise for me. Okay, no leaks, guys. Don't do this to me. Yeah, what would a 5-star Gallagher do? Like, Gallagher's so good though. 5-star Gallagher would have to be insane. Well, specifically for break. Because Gallagher's good in Acheron teams as well. He's just really good. Maybe res. It would have to be res and def reduction. Because break vulnerability is diluted. And then better sustain, I guess. Maybe like maybe super breaks. Bro, if they give super break to a healer, it's over. Firefly E2 or Rome? Rome. What are the speed break points for Firefly? Here you go. Yeah, efficiency and or super breaks and or res pen and or minus def, and you have an OP healer that pretty. Maybe AoE cleanse. Yeah, but you don't really need the cleanse when the enemy dies. You know how it is. Gallagher's so cool. I mean, his design is so cool. You want to fire damage orb or attack? Attack. A single target, E6 Asa or Rome. Yes, if this is -10, you get 140 with Rome because this is in combat. Gallagher. Yeah, Gallagher can be replaced with Huohuo. E1 Firefly helps with that a lot. Rome Light Cone isn't needed in this team, but if you want to use Rome in other teams, you can get Rome Light Cone. Otherwise, I just get Fireflies, or just get E1 Firefly. Gallagher break debuff work for Super Break, yes. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what they do with this team, because Harmony MC is free and Gallagher's a 4-star, so like they can go crazy. Is Himiko cope with Firefly? No. In MSC, it will probably still be fine. You have to go no sustain though. You have to have Harmony MC Firefly. But in pure fiction, it's amazing. It's so fun. Like, where's the clip? Am I really lagging? Place that 4 at is, and the only way I see it be option for free. Like, look at this. Look at this, though. Firefly always boom. First set of enemies. This one taps the wave because of her technique. If I only have Eon for 3 DPS, is it necessary to pull Lycone? Yeah, you might want to pull Lycone, so Eon with 3 DPS is pretty rough. Are leaks allowed here? No, leaks are not allowed here. I don't know if I think one of my mods is on. E2 Firefly, E1 Rome. Definitely E2 Firefly. Unless you don't have Rome, then get Rome. Def reduction support or attack increase support if I'm going no sustain? Def reduction support. But if you have one that gives actions like Sparkle, then I'd go Sparkle. Mesh and Cogs on Rome or Trailblazer? Rome, and give Trailblazer the memories or multiplication Gallagher. Right here. Brian or Silver Pella? For no sustain. Pella if E0 probably. And then Bronja for E1 Firefly. How's Land of the Dreams Relic and Gallagher for Firefly? Damage percent doesn't matter for a break DPS, so I wouldn't run that. And he doesn't need the 5% for anything really. How many MC speed requirements? Faster than Firefly. Would a 5-star Harmony MC replace Rome? Good question. I don't know, actually. If they're that OP, you'd go no sustain, you'd run all 3. I mean, we'll have to see. Because if they give break efficiency, then maybe you can drop Rome, but yeah, we'll have to see. Because Harmony MC is technically more important in this team. So yeah, 5-star Harmony MC, we'll have to see. Well, not 5-star, but limited Harmony MC, we'll have to see. A lot of questions being asked that are answered in the FAQ right under me, by the way. If you look under me, we got FAQ here. Harmony MC, you don't run them on Dance on MOC. It doesn't really do too much. But for Pure Fiction, yeah, run Harmony MC on Dance on Dance. This thing is OP in Pure Fiction. Does Robin's tag buff still not work? No. Firefly, Black Swan, Rome. I would not run that. Do I run main stat defensive piece? I have never died, even in Apocalyptic Shadow, with a Gallagher. She breaks the enemy so fast. Harmony MC and Rome delay the enemy, and Gallagher is still a great sustain. Even on basic spam, I've never skilled on Gallagher in this team. You don't need a defensive piece. If you want to run it, you can, if you are dying, but I have never needed Def or HP main stat on Firefly. But it is possible to run because she already has so much attack. That's in Apocalyptic Shadow. You can run it. Yeah, you can run it there. Do these builds get posted in Discord? This is all on my video. But I have timestamps if you need any information. What are your thoughts about Jade? I think she's gonna be really cool, but she's in a few weeks. Is Gallagher that important? He's just really, really good for Firefly. But you can replace him. If you don't want to build him, if you have tons of sustain built, you don't have to worry. Do you think Acheron needs Silver Wolf in new mode? Implant for weakness break. Kokoli is lightning weak, so she doesn't need Silver Wolf, but it can be nice for when the weakness transfers, which I think was shown in Poki's video. Can my model transform? Yeah, it can. Am I going to put something on new SU? Yes. Does res type reduction ignore help Firefly damage yet? Let me Okay, so oh, they have the super break now as well. Okay, so don't worry about all these crazy. This isn't even crazy, but whatever. Don't worry about all these things. But break effect, def reduction, res reduction, vulnerability, broken is whatever. These boost all types of damage: def, res, vulnerability. Well, sometimes they specify like fire res will only boost fire, break vulnerability will only boost break and super break. And it's the same case on super break. Def, res, vulnerability, and break effect. Break effect. So enemy modifiers like Silver Wolf and Pella are good for boosting it. It's just Raw May and Harmony MC are just better because they add multipliers. Raw May adds 1.5 times, not exactly 1.5 times, but and Harmony MC adds like 120% super break. So what is this site? This is just a wiki. This is just Honkai Star Railway wiki. I don't know why there are 60 ads of the same thing. Is this solar panels? Dutch solar panels? I don't know. But yeah, Dutch solar panels, guys. There's also damage received by enemy. Yes, that is vulnerability. Vulnerability. But yeah. So when a boss has, for instance, fire weakness, it has 20% res down. No, it has 0% res, which is, so you do 1 times your damage. If you're not weak to an element, you have like 20 to like 60% res, which is like 0.8 to 0.4 times damage dealt. No ad block. I have ad block on, but apparently it doesn't want to work, so... Break damage, break vulnerability affect both break and super break. Yes. With Rome, it becomes 20% down. No, it becomes 25% down, right? She has 25%. Yeah, Rome, it becomes 25%. So you're doing 1.25 times your damage versus someone that's weak to you. Dutch or German solar panels? I don't know. I haven't seen either of them. Is E3 to E6 worst damage increase out of all other limited? I don't know about all of them, but it's worse than like ratios E6 increase, which is crazy. Acheron's it might be worse than, but the E2 is like, can be crazy, so. The E2 is front loaded, and then the rest is like, yeah. What's best for stainless E2's Firefly? I don't know the exact best. Because you're gonna be zero cycling. But my favorite was like Sparkle. How worth is Rome like for MC? You don't need it. You can stick with cogs. Can you talk about Apocalyptic Shadow? Yeah, there are videos on it. I can talk about it a bit. DPS race, hunt characters, time to shine. I don't know about all the hunt characters, but yeah, it's a boss rush game mode. I'll have a video on it soon. What's the next speed break point after 210 Firefly? 225 for 0 cycling, otherwise it's 280, which you're not hitting. Currently both bosses have ads, yes. You can technically just beeline for the boss. If your team is in bowling, like the Firefly team, so you don't necessarily need to kill the ads, but for most teams, yeah, you'll have to deal with like the extra mechanics. Your ads tell a different story. I don't know why I have Dutch or German solar panels. I'm not getting any solar panels anytime soon. Better overall unit, Firefly or Boot Hill? I mean, I guess technically Firefly works into 3 types of content, whereas Boot Hill works into 1. No, not 1, 2. But someone said he works in Pure Fiction with this one. And I guess in a break Pure Fiction he'll work as well. So I think they're both pretty cool. Quid pro quo or what is real for Gallagher? Multiplication. If you want to try the quid pro quo thing, you can though. But I wouldn't run what is real anymore. I don't think you really need it. We need more Silverwolf-like characters. It'd be cool. How did both compare in the new mode? Boot Hill is crazy in the new mode. The only problem is when the ads do come, it's a bit annoying. So that's why he likes Rome in the Apocalyptic Shadow a lot more than usual. But both are really good in Apocalyptic Shadow. Yeah. Blaxicon, you don't need the Rome Lycone. I think Rome Lycone is better. It's just much better in other teams than the Firefly team. If you want it for the other teams, you can go ahead, but Firefly team doesn't need it. She needs 150 speed with Rome's buff, so 140 speed out of combat. Dutch solar panels or Firefly E1? Definitely Dutch solar panels, for sure. Is her technique as satisfying as it looks? Yes, I love her technique. The damage it does is bad until you break people, break enemies. But flying around is pretty cool. I wish it was a bit faster, but yeah, it's cool. Am I in the EU? Perhaps. E4 Firefly or Fed enemy top laner? Fed enemy top laner for sure. I am not pulling that E4. So she doesn't get turned when the ult ends. I guess more speed is beneficial too. No. You're not gonna get an extra turn within the cycle with more speed to give you that ult. Percent difference between Sig and Eon, 10%. 200 break effect on Harmony MC enough? Probably. There's not a specific goal, you just get more. Get Rome over E2 Firefly. How does E1 Robin compare to E0 Rome for Firefly? Rome is just much better. Rope do I use on Gallagher? Energy rope. Is it possible to get 280 speed? No. The only way you'd get it is I guess like Dance Dance Dance, but that's effective speed. So her E2, does she get 2 resets or just 1? She gets 4 resets, or I mean even 5 if you hit 280, but she gets a reset every turn if you get a break or a kill. Next good speed point is 155 out of combat? Yes. How much do you need to invest in Gallagher? Not much. He is pretty chill. And the new Forge planers are really nice for him. It gets him some extra speed. You can get to some high speeds pretty easily. E4 Rame is not it. Dude, don't get Rame E4. You can get E2 Firefly over there. E4 Rame is the 100% break effect for herself, is it? Yeah, 100% break effect for Rame is not doing much. Whereas E2 Firefly is giving her an extra turn every turn, potentially. Would the Blade Light can work on Firefly or just be a stat stick? Let me check how much base attack it. I guess crit rate, don't want. Damage percent, don't want. And the base attack is whatever. So I would just get... Yeah, I wouldn't run it. Is multiplication launcher good even if I'm playing with him with Blade? I don't think you need it with Blade. But I mean, you can still run it for your other teams. But you don't need it for Blade teams, I don't think. Which solar panel should she use on her teams? Probably Dutch ones. We're allowed to ask about Xiaoqiu? No leaks. No leaky leaks. But he looks cool. A Foxian guy, for once. Zhao Hu? Boot him or mid-fly? Early. I think Boot Hill's really good. I think he's I think he's great. Are you done with the count reviews? Hop on Arena. I need to probably do the Apocalyptic Shadow video. I have a few videos. Do you think the new Firefly ornament really good for Harmony? If you need the speed. A lot of people will probably like force it because of the speed, but you don't always need speed on supports, even if it looks cool. Like 160 on a support, if you don't actually need it, it's just like an extra turn on Pella versus Broken Kill passive. I don't know. How to build Himiko for Pure Fiction Firefly team? Whatever. Anything will work. I would run crit, probably. If you can, just crit. But, yeah. I ran crit in mine. What games am I playing right now? I'm playing Hades 2. Hades 2 is banging. I'm playing League with the boys sometimes. And, E4 Firefly or C4 Xiangling? C4 Xiangling every day. Yes, new ornament is good for Harmony to see in Firefly teams. The only problem is if there isn't Fire Implant before Harmony MC goes, but that's super niche. Who do I main in League? I don't really have a main. I just play whatever's fun. Am I covering ZZZ? Probably. Probably. Memories to pass on Rome, Harmony, probably Harmony, and then Cogs on Rome. Okay, I think the Ask Guoba will have to be like a lot of pool questions need to be answered. And then more questions about the team. Jesus. Yeah, I know Firefly technique will play every wave. That's why I said it's in a niche case. That's like a super niche case. Chain of length L and mass density is held such that it hangs vertically just above a scale. It is then released. What is the reading on the scale as a function of the height on the top of the chain? Oh, my chairs. Got to move my chair with me. Let me sit back down. Am I pulling E6? No, I don't think so. Just like a flowchart of pool priorities. Yeah, I'll probably put a flowchart and then people will still ask in comments like 1,000 times. But that is just how YouTube is. But yeah, I'll probably do that for you guys. When building Gallagher for Firefly, what relic and planar should I go for? I guess 2 hacker, 2 break or healing, and then forge 2 piece. E2 Firefly, take your girlfriend to a restaurant. I think girlfriend to a restaurant. How's E2 Akron plus boot hell? I don't know the instead of harmony. I don't know exactly versus harmony, but I heard it's pretty good. But I think you do no sustain with it. Is Firefly the GM? New player set is worth it or tally good enough? Tally is good enough. Yeah, tally is good enough. E6 Firefly or the Ari skin? Firefly, because you're gonna get permabanned. Sam Goba or Potato Goba? Potato's dead, okay? Potato Goba's gone. Is Firefly E2 Firefly that dramatic difference for E2 E1 S1? Yes. Can I put Iron Cavalry set on Raw, mate? I mean, technically, if you want. But I wouldn't farm for it. Hoho Asa Hamim Seed, how does that sound? Eh. Can you put it on Hamim Seed? Yeah, you can. If you want. Have I tried 174 speed Brawny with E1 plus Firefly for 0 strike? I do not have Mr. Pokey's account. I do not have 174 speed Brawny. Can I change it to Sam? Sure. Izumo on Harmony MC. Izumo on Rame. Oh no. They are not cooking. The kitchen has been burnt down again. Is Hoho mid compared to Gallagher? No, but I mean I prefer Gallagher. Where's Sam voice? I edited it in DaVinci. I don't actually have a voice changer. It would also be kind of annoying to hear the robot voice all the time, though. Other break buffers, yeah, definitely. They're not just gonna ditch the break path. We'll put a 2.3. I want to see what happens with the big bomber, Sparkle's bomber. I want to make sure Firefly's okay. And pixel offers background. Oh yeah, I could do that. I have to do pixel balls in front of me. Blade buff or a buffer for blade? I think Jade will be that. What path will Firefly run in SU? Well, there's Divergent Universe, which has new stuff. In normal SU though, you'll probably go hunt, and you just keep taking turns. Yeah, and you'll get a turn every time you break, every time you kill. And it's like having E2 for free. Is the new planar set good on Himiko? I mean, I haven't calculated it, but I will. Jadeba, go Jade. Probably Jadeba. Give us a sneak peek. I haven't drawn Jade Goba. I might draw it on stream like I did with Firefly. Do I work with Pridewen? No. I chat with them sometimes. We compare some stuff. Support for Jade and Blade team, Rame, Hala, The Wolf. What's your favorite Goba model? This one right here. This one right here. Let's talk about DU Blessing. Can I talk about leaks? Yes. I don't think there's any Divergent Universe video out. So for Himiko Firefly team, do you build hybrid Himiko or full break? Either works. I would just run hybrid because you get so much break already. Or just full crit. E2 Firefly and her weapon, which one is better pool? I think that's in the FAQ. To my bottom left. No, small beans. What did you just say, bro? Has this banner resulted in the most pulled this versus that question? Yes. I think the other one was Robin, where it's like Topaz or Aventurine or Etwan or this and this and this and that. But this is like crazy. But it's fine. We're answering. How much speed is Harmony MC in Firefly team? More than Firefly? For that first turn juice. They released a Divergent Universe article on how I know they did, but they didn't show everything in there, so we can't talk about the stuff in it. Will Firefly set the Caesar Blaze? Maybe 2.3. Maybe. Firefly like I'm worth it for a free to play? No. You can go Eon, and that's free to play. What new playstyles, type characters you want to see added? I want to see more summons, like Jingyuan. I feel like every general should get a summon. Because I think that's what it said on the article, right? It says, LAN. Is it LAN? Did you say LAN? Gave LAN events. The Hunt Eon gave all of them a summon type thing. So I want to see more summons. Make Jingyuan S tier. And more welt type character. Well, something that does something with welt. Something that increases your damage based on how much you delayed an enemy would be cool. The Rainbow Arbiter. There you go. Do you already have Jade costume? No. Jade costume is going to be spicy. I don't think Guoba has had such a spicy outfit before. Maybe calf Rotinians. Firefly Lycan is Ray's new best. Should be. If I have no Force or Lycan on Raw Mage, should I pull for a Sig or E1 F1? You can run Cogs on her, which is 3-star. Have I told you today about Cogs? My favorite Lycan. If you don't run Cogs. Support that advanced summons. Yeah, I mean, they did an event all about summons, so I feel like they're testing summons, right? Will Joba set step on us? Do I have to animate that? Is that what you're asking? Get in robot? Okay. I got little wings. Is Firefall Faishan? Yeah, that is the dumbest banner name, but I think it's cute. Yep, Bronya is worse than Harmony MC and her teams. Much worse. I think Ethereum Wars will come back in like 3.0 or like 3 point something, because they'll have 2 extra regions to do content on. And because otherwise it's just Pentacon monsters, which is still cool, but I feel like 3.x with new planet. If I don't have venturing for IPC, who should you put in the Huahua? Low Watcher works. Harmony MC go up by I think Harmony MC will go up a bunch, yep. I think they are severely underrated on Pride Win right now. Actually, we can go check that. Let's see where they are right now. Let's look at Pride Win. Fine. So, Firefly is going to be here. Firefly's going to be here. Raw May is probably going to go up. And Harmony MC should have been here anyway, I feel like. But I feel like Harmony MC is going to go up 1 or 2. Just because of Firefly and Super Break with the E6. She's... Harmony MC is definitely going to go up. I feel like Rame is going to go up. Because of Apocalyptic Shadow and Firefly. Firefly's going to be here. What's the best lightning break DPS for Harmony MC? Either Kafka or Jing Yuan. But I think Serval's pretty nice too. I think, yeah, Kafka or Jing Yuan for Super Break. Isn't Firefly going to be a specialist? Oh, maybe, but like, either way, it will be tier 0 damage dealer, you know? It will be a damage dealer. How much time does it take to do pixel art? I think like an hour. I haven't really timed it. You think Jingliu should be lower? I don't really know. And yeah. What's going on here, eh? What's going on here? And then we'll have an Apocalyptic Shadow thing as well, won't we? We'll have 3 things. And Firefly will be at the top of that as well. So, can you suggest 2 break teams for MOC? Super Break one side, and then Booho can run like Bronupella. Yanqing should be on SS. Hey, what's he doing all the way down here? Should be up here with the boys. Hata is queen. This makes sense. Aventurine is really, really good in Pure Fiction for like, especially the dot ones that like push people up. So good. Is Booho Luca team fake or is it actually viable? I don't know. I wanted to test it, but I didn't have time. I think I tested it a little bit, but like I don't want to like confirm without enough testing. So Booho mains might have an answer for you guys. I would just run him. I would just run him as his own hypercarry. It's me. It's me. I would run him on his hypercarry teams. Oh baby, the one-shot special. What a name. I like that. What should go up and fish should go down? Potentially. How strong is E6 Super Rig, Misha? I don't know. Yeah, like I played it and it was cool. I don't know where I'd rate it compared to other comps. I mean, I think he's the best ice Super Break. Jingliu is kind of baller for it too, just because of the SB. I don't know. Super Break's such a weird mechanic. It's like Hyper Bloom, but for every element. Pride Winner my guides? No, I don't have time to do a guide and then also do... This is Grimmer. I miss Grimmer. I don't know, like, this isn't me. They use different calculations as well. The statistics are really cool. This is so cool, though. The calculations are different. Yeah. But they put my videos up, which is cool of them. Thank you, Pride Win. I don't do Tillis either. But yeah. Okay, let's be real. Gallagher, put him up. Put him up. I want to see Gallagher here. Is Jade strong in the IPC team? I haven't done Jade yet. You can do updated Rame guide. The current one is still fine. There's like Watchmaker if you want. There's not really much to change about Rame. It is like a free, like... It's probably free views, but the old one's fine. I don't want to waste time. A 4-star Hein in tier 1. Yeah, I mean, Tingyun was like there for a while. Pella... I mean, they were for a while, but we have so many 5-stars now. Qing Shui was like here for a while, wasn't she? Well, she was like in whatever this used to be called. And Lynx used to be pretty high. I think Gallagher could show. I think Gallagher could go here. What is this? Apex. I guess I don't know. Any plans for video talk about new relics? Yes. It's not Jade, it's CEO of Pure Fiction. Yeah, I think Jade's gonna be crazy. She's definitely the new best character for Pure Fiction. She looks crazy for Pure Fiction. She's like Herta, Pure Fiction, but 5-star, you know? How good is Gallagher Eidolon? They are really good. Where are the Eidolons? Yeah. E1, first turn ultimate, and a free 50% F-res, which is just stupid. E2 gives him cleanse, and F-res, which is... You don't really use the skill that much anymore in his best teams. Besotted means no sustaining problems, really. E6 is extra damage. Pretty good. But yeah, the E1 is ballin'. E1 is ballin'. And 60% is Harmony MC. Will I win my 50-50? Yes, you will. If you subscribe and like the video and the stream. Oh my god, they did it with Harmony MC. No. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no. Why is it like putting back? What is this? Poor Firefly. Do you like Genshin Combat or ZZZ? I like both. The reaction system is really cool in Genshin. And ZZZ Combat is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think Firefly is 0.5. Let's relax. But I feel like Harmony MC should have been here already, just because of Super Break. And then I feel like Tier 0 is an angle. I feel like Bilho could also... this is weird. I don't know. Because Black Swan Kafka is insane. Bilho's really good. And like... Yeah, I don't know. This is why I don't like tier lists. There are too many things you could change. And like, I couldn't make a good tier list because there would be so many things you could change. Like, you could change things here, but then someone might have a different opinion, you know? That's why I don't like tier lists. Yeah. Hey, this kind of oversells how good E6 is, though. Wait, what'd they find for E6? Wait, huh? What'd they find for E6? Does it not show the Eidolons without Harmony MC? I didn't find this much for E6. 770%. Oh, this is 100%. What's the crazy E6? I think ratios might be. Like, if you're talking like how much it buffs a unit. Does Harmony MC and Ron may want to be faster than FIREFLY outside of a role? Yes, they want to take the turn and buff. Is this an error? Oh my god, look at the E0 the SP difference. E1 is so crazy for the SP though, no? Do you think more Sams will come out? I hope more Sams come out, but they might all be dead. So. Oh no. They have to include this, but just if you don't have access to ROM yet. Yeah. This is I think the Pride When early access stuff is really cool. They have a lot of info here. Break vulnerability. Do I need Eidolons and Gallagher to roam with FF? You're gonna get Eidolons on her banner. You don't need later Eidolons. I think E1 is really nice. E2, like, I don't know. Like, at least this MSC, the enemies will just die. You don't need the cleanse. Cleanse is overrated a bit. But when you do need it, it's crazy. But yeah. Just pull E4 and then you have immune Firefly. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, we found similar things on the calcs. I think their calcs are on her damage. I'm not sure. Wait, where are the icons? Down here. Yeah, so they find 17% instead of 10%. I think this is a solo calcs. Well, not solo, but like it's her damage instead of team damage. Can I make a Stellar Hunter's team viable in endgame? I can't, because none of them heal. Would I go for either Rome, either a Firefly, E1 Rome? I'd get the Firefly, right? Well, it's not Harmony MC that's doing the damage. It's Harmony MC that's enabling Firefly to do this damage. But yeah, I mean, technically it's their kit. But yeah, I think I have that in my video where it's like 60% of her damage is Harmony MC. Super break. Blade heals? What do you mean? Yeah, Blade heals. Firefly heals as well. Silverwolf and Kafka will just die though, right? I can't wait for the animated short though. Will Firefly be good in pure fiction with Hemiko? Yep. Hello, good replacement for Harmony MC? No, no one is a good replacement for Harmony MC. There's like Harmony MC is free. Like Raw May at least is limited, so you can think about replacing, but do not replace Harmony MC. Do not do that. These calculations are without. No, I think they take into account buffs, but they're based on her damage instead of the team damage. Because her damage isn't all of the team's damage. Because Gallagher does damage, Harmony MC does damage, Rome does damage. Her team, it's like the rat team, kind of. Her team is a multi-damage team. I'm not mentioned in here. I was searching if they've mentioned the day one Salmon Joy. Unfortunately not. I wonder how they do Firefly here, because Firefly of Himiko, at least in the pure fiction I tried her in, definitely ball in. Maybe tier 0.5. What do you think is? With Super Break now, the decision would be hybrid or pure break. I think she wants to be pure break. In Rome teams, what good unit can replace Rome? Apart from Firefly teams, you can replace her with like Asta for the dot team. For Jingli, you can replace her with like a Sparkle. For Lune, it can be Yukong or Tingyun or Ella. E2 is preferred over S1? Definitely. Like, okay. Am I just stupid? Maybe I'm not trying to be rude here, by the way, but like, this Eidolon is insane, no? You immediately gain a turn if you kill or break. This is just insane. Also, good level to aim out on traces from me to get her off of the ground. You can go for like 8. The only problem is the speed one wants to be maxed, or else you're gonna have to change all the speed values in like all these videos. Getting E2 would ruin all your other characters. I mean, yeah, it might warp perspective of characters. Oh my god, I zoomed out. This is crazy. Yeah, this article is good to read. If you need info. Yeah. Okay, her S1 is like 10% DPS increase. Her E2 is like at least 30% and can go higher. Do you find it weird that FF E1 is Boohoo E1 and E2 combined? Yeah, it's a bit cringe, isn't it? It's a little bit cringe. Yeah. It doesn't have like trick shot stuff, but yeah. It's the waifu tax, I guess. You browse E2 footage of plenty of streamers. Firefly E2 never gives you extra time for defeating enemies. It only gives it for break. Ah. Hello, Dava. Can you show me that footage? Yeah, it only works every other turn, but that's because she gains an extra turn. Like, you can't get it on the extra turn that it happens, you know? It's like Zila can't get an extra turn in Resurgence. How much running Firefly S1 with Pella versus Firefly with Eon and Rome? Do not pull S1 over Rome. Rome, the pull order for Firefly is Rome, then Firefly. Okay. And if you want Firefly first, you go Firefly, then Rome before anything. It's better than E2, it's better than E1, it's better than S1. Always get Rome first. No way. Solar panels. She can't prog it the turn after the extra turn either. But Rome is so boring. I mean, like, that's life. You don't have to pull. Don't feel pressure to pull. But yeah, the Pella versus Rome, you're doing like a third. You're doing like half of your damage with Pella over Rome, I think. Oh, E2. Oh, right. Yeah. E2 has the. Oh, right. Because it doesn't. Oh, right. Yeah. In my calculations, I did do the. I did. My E2 calculation did take this into account. I just brain farted. Okay. Don't feel pressure to pull, but know you're making a mistake. I mean, kind of, but I don't want to force people to pull. There's like. It's not a nice thing to do. So. How would you balance 2 MSC team with Rame and Firefly? Rame is a main DPS? Oh, Boot Hell. You go Bronya Pala for Boot Hell, probably. And then Rame Firefly. Junior Gallagher E6? Nope. No extra time for defeating enemies. Is that just a bug? Don't forsake a Rame for E2 Firefly. Rame is better than E2 Firefly. Other options for sustain, Ho-Ho, Luocha, Aventurine. You can do without Rame, it's going to click content. It's not going to 3-star content. Unless you like super fast cycle the other side. I'll just Hanyu look instead of Rame. Much worse. It's gonna be like under 50% again of like your normal damage. Rame of 150 speed, yeah, you want to get her faster than Firefly for the first turn, or you can use Von Whack for that. How much Gallagher Eidolons do you need? I mean, I guess like E1, E2 are like really good. Why so much speed? Well, if you run Firefly, she goes to like 150, maybe higher. So you want Rame faster, so you can get the you can get her buffs on Firefly. Hello, Ezra Silverwolf for Boohill. It depends on how much SP you have. Silverwolf would ideally be better. You plan on slow May Von Whack? That can work. Yes, Cogs memories with the with Harmony MC 6 pops the ult. Harmony MC can ult turn 1. There's like a bunch of stuff you need to. Well, there's a bunch of stuff that can change it. Do they have it here? It's me. Oh, do they not have a first turn ult? I didn't think they have a first turn ult. There are a lot of things that you can get a first turn ult with Break Rope and Harmony MC on S5. Rami buffs go active with just her technique, not her ult. You want a basic into ult, so you want your first turn. Possible to get 5 turns during complete combustions. You need Dance 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 or like a Sparkle or a Bronya to do that. What happens if you sneeze while wearing the helmet? That's a good question, actually. Luckily, I'm not allergic to pollen. I don't sneeze often. How much time does it take to draw? It took like a couple hours. I don't know what you should choose after S5 Erudition or Harmony Battle Pass icons. They're all kind of weird. Like if you want to do memes, you can go for This Is Me, but it's not like best in slot for anyone. The Hunt one has utility, but yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Why can't you hold Firefly ult after Harmony MC Rame go? If you're Harmony MC Rame are slower. Well, you can do that. You just can't do it for the 165 speed because because you won't get the breakpoint that it does. So yeah. If devs were to buff Firefly, what would be the optimal change for her? What, like her kit? I don't know. Anything. You can buff in many ways, I think. You get the third action. You always get the actions, but if you hold your ult on 155 Firefly, the way the 155 Firefly works is you maximize the AV. If you hold the ult, you're slowing the AV. You're wasting AV basically. So you get the actions you normally get during an ult, but you won't get it in the 0 cycle. High break effect or fast and FF on Harmony MC? Fast and FF. You need the skill into ult, otherwise. She can break on first turn, and like the MSC buff gives her a free turn. So yeah, you want to get Harmony MC to pop the ult. Also gives break effect buff. How'd you get into the test version? It's for creators, for people that make content. And I don't know if it's anyone. It might just be like, yeah, I don't know. Does holding Firefly ult until after Harmony MC Rami ult optimal? Yes. If you're not doing 165 and they're slower than her, yeah, sure, you can wait. Can you ult on Galaga on first turn? Yeah, you just need E1 and use skill. Will you make a Jade beta video? Yeah. If there's early stuff for her, I will do early thing for her. I think she's pretty cool. I can't wait. I can't wait. Swordmaster March. I just think Jade's gonna be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for Jade, but I think she's cool. Her kit is cool. Lots of potential. $150 speed is including the buff. You have to spend time farming. I don't know if I can talk about random stuff like that about the crate experience, so I will not say anything. If it's not in the video, I won't say anything. Would I prefer slow Rome over fast Rome? I mean, going doesn't really matter, I guess. It doesn't really matter. If it's E1 Firefly. Both work. She's so fast, she'll always have the pen up ready. Firefly for her, like, normal rotation. I guess you can go slow if you want. Icana. Was Firefly's best team without Mei or Trailblazer? Don't remove Trailblazer. Without Mei, it would be something like Aster or Pella or a Silverwolf. Is the speed break point? Yeah, it's 200 to get third action on cycle 0, except she has she gets a speed buff. And she gets her ult on the first turn. So you go fast enough that the buff speed goes fast enough to have basically the same breakpoint as 200 speed. Crit fly. Uh-oh. E6 Firefly worth it? I'm not putting for E6 Firefly after saving for months, so... I think you should just wish for Rame. Aster is quite weak compared to Rame. But you can try it before pulling. You can try them and see how you like it. Try it in different MOCs though. Try it in the new one and the old one. Actually, when is it? Oh, does this go? Oh, does this go when she? Does this go before she gets here? Well, I guess you can't try her with the old MOC. Okay, well, unlucky. But you can try it. Yeah, oh, that's unlucky. Okay, well, you can try out the new one, but this thing is so OP. Is new relic playing that much better for Firefly? If you've already got like a really good Quantum or Thief or Talia set, you don't need to farm it. I think the relic set is a good upgrade because you're not going to always fight Quantum weak. But the planar isn't that much better than Talia if you have good speed. Is Asta viable instead of Gallagher and Sustainless? Yeah, she works. But would Asta be better than just running Gallagher though? I don't know. I don't know. S1 Firefly is technically more than E1 Raw May, but E1 Raw May works in other teams. Am I going for E2 Firefly? Yeah. Are new sets and planes only good on Firefly? No. I'll have a video on them. Is Eagle set good for Firefly? Is Eagle set good for Firefly? So, this advances the action by 100%. So I don't know what 125% is going to do for you, but yeah. But the Eagle set does not work. Oh, it's me. Oh, you mean for the delay stuff? Yeah, it does work if you... I mean, it should, because this is an immediate turn. It works if you if you get hit by the blue ice enemy, or like a delay. But I would not farm the Eagle set for that one fight. Eagle set good for Boot Hill? Yes, because his ult actually, you know. Do you think we'll get another limited harmony in version 2.x dedicated break? I don't know. I feel like it might be too early. If they do it, it'll be like 2.7 maybe. I feel like they gotta let it show a bit. Highly recommend Rome E1 for FF team? No, I don't think you need it. I don't think it. I wouldn't pull for it. It's a nice upgrade, but highly recommend? Nah, you don't need it. Well. spare. Thank you, arrows. Recommend speed for boot hole with eagle set, 160 or even higher. Well, I think 160 does the 1 cycle breakpoint, so you don't need the eagle set. So eagle set would maybe push you to a 0 cycle thing, but that's 200 speeds. So you'd need like dance with it. I don't know the exact speed for wind boot hole tuning. You'd have to ask like a boot hole mains expert or like sheet it yourself because Rome E0 is for Firefly is enough. Yes. What set do you recommend using Firefly as a substitute for full 4 set? You can just go break sets. Do 2 or 4 thief. Can you get 4 actions in cycle 0 with gas Astro instead of Gallagher? You can already do it. If you consider her advanced action as an action. You already get 4 with 165 speed. Wait, what did I just say? Wait, 4 actions in cycle 0? So you mean like 1 and then the turn and then 3 extra? Or do you mean 1, 1 plus 2 extra? It won't mess with Bronny rotation eagle set, because Bronny goes behind boot hole. What buffs super break? Death, reduction, res reduction, break effects, vulnerability, toughness increase, weakness break efficiency. 4 enhanced. Is 4 enhanced in the first one. I don't think so. I don't think so, no. Because As's buff will fall off. Thank you. Effect hit rate technically increases imprisonment chance, but like you're not building for that. Do you think all characters like Zeta and Blade are falling behind? I mean, they're obviously falling behind, but they're still fine. Like you can say about a character falling behind, but Himiko in this MSC does really well by being tier 4. Like MSC changes a lot. Gift Fiction as well is weird because like Blade, I feel like Blade should be higher. Blade and Clara can be really good. Sometimes you'll have like cool setups. Arlen will never fall behind. Yeah, I guess you can't go backwards here, right? Unless they add a new tier. Poor Arlen, man. I wish he was stronger. How much subset will Firefly need to get 100% effect res? It would be like over 10. That's so many. Oh my god, it's Xiangling cooking recipes. Oh my god, it's Xiangling. Uh-oh. How's it going, Xiangling? Arlen Dead's build was pretty good. I don't think it was gonna like ever be top tier, but well, actually, I think it was really good. But I don't think it was gonna like. I don't think it was QQ level. I mean, she does most of the damage in her team. It's just Harmony MC Like, she uses Harmonium Seed to do her damage. It's like Kafka using Black Swan. You know? I have not spammed Firefly's technique. I can put that in the Ask Guoba if you want. I mean, if you don't have many light cones, you can just go the S1. Like, it's not going to be that crazy difference. It's just the SP is really nice to have. Yeah, Harmonium Seed. Firefly's the bullet. Exactly. Does Firefly work well with Acheron? I don't know. You can probably make it work. People made Acheron boot her work, so I'm not going to say no. Yeah, E1 sets up at E2. That's the main reason. Thank you, Blank. Booho Lycon or Raw May? I'd probably go Raw May over Lycon. Speed for Firefly outside the battle. I mean, it's in my video, but it's 140 or 155 if you want a zero cycle. What mass does Firefly Lycon need? I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna have to Google that one. Who would Hibiko replace in her best team? The Sustain on Pure Fiction. You go Sustain this. Is attack and break effect equal in value? Nope. Break effect is still better. Do you normally build this zero cycle variation? I mean, I'm gonna build it because she can zero cycle. The first wave, at least. It's first wave that you zero cycle for. Other than that, this 165 doesn't do anything for next wave. How's the new Herta Air Edition Lycon? I don't think it was revealed. The 10 Stone Hearts are the Fatui Harbingers. Are they? Holy. Back and forth. It's been like 4 hours though, so I'm probably gonna end it. Like the stream, not anything else. Yeah, I think the Harbingers are kind of evil. I think the IPC just like taxes. Yeah, that was a lot of question answering. That was like 3 hours 40 of pure question answering. I'll do an Ask Over there. I'll do a community post. And it'll be like more technical stuff. Yeah, I'll do a community post. Bust or take it all? Definitely take it all. All or nothing. Get some rest. I'm gonna be editing a video. I will be straight to the grind. Bye, gamers. Come down to the kitchen. We need to talk. Oh my god, Zhongling's coming for me. No.